Hola.
Ay, hola.
Hey. Hola.
Ay, hola.
Hey. Saturday morning. Right, let's get to it. Yeah. I hope you all are ready for stream. I'm sure as hell excited to be here with y'all again. So let's get to it, yeah? Dude, my God, I feel like my hair's all messy. Hi, Moose. Oh yeah, Moose is here. Literally, boo! Oh my, mods! Time his ass out! Time that fucker out right fucking now! Time out for like 1 second. Just for the hell of it. Time him out. Time. Are you sure you want me to? Yes, I want you to! Bet. Behold! There we go. Hi, Drake. Sure, Winter. Hi, Winter. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. How's it going? No! Yes. Hi, Gio. How's it going? It'd be fucked up if you actually can't. I got 1 second exactly. By the power vested in me. Hi, Winter. How are you? How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm doing relatively okay today. Could be way worse. Why must ye torture me? What?
The letter B on the first underscore. Just a binder played draw underscore.
All right, you know what? Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I completely forgot about that. Hold on. Where's my... A nice big ol' uppercase B just for you. I do not care for making that one look pretty. All right, I ain't gonna lie. I do not care to make it look pretty right now. I am currently in hell.
Angler 2003.
What?
TTS.
Y'all need to... What the fuck is wrong with you? What? What is going on? They both bagel slam. Dude, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I made you a silly little video for you. Oh, share the video away, my guy. Share the video, Kuma. Did you already send it to me? I ain't gonna lie, today's gonna be mainly just yapping stream because guys, a lot's happened. Don't erase it. What? Hold on, I forgot to even turn on my replay buffer. How am I gonna get clips, guys? I'm gonna fucking put my ball in a blender. Either way, I wait. I can be able to time out people. I don't know. I love yapping streams. It's literally one of my like best skills. So I would sure hope so. I would sure hope that you would enjoy a yapping stream from Mr. TGOT. Okay, I have a chat. No. But Kuma, wait, did you already send the video? Angler, Binder, I love all you guys. Welcome all in. I sent it to you in DMs. I'll check in a little bit. You get executed for your sins. Seems accurate. That's actually fairly accurate. Oh, wow. Guys, can you guys believe this? The next person to talk under me is a cat bot. I don't think Oni's a cat bot. Hi, Oni! Wait. Oh, is this the...
Can I put my balls in your jar? Balls in your jar.
Okay. No, it would have been better. It would have been better if they just... That should have just been just like straight tinglings, little tinglings from the little thing. Hold on. Hi, Oni. How's it going? My future first video will be adapted. Wait. Be adapted to a class presentation. Oni, what the fuck are you talking about, homie? But hi, it's been a while. That should have been Weezer. Dude, fuck Weezer. Genuinely fuck Weezer. I hate Weezer so goddamn much. I don't get why anyone listens to them. They're worthless. They're trash. I totally don't listen to them in the middle of the night when I'm really sad. Either way. Pastel. I ain't gonna lie. That cake does look fucking good. Wait, was that a tres leches? No, I don't think that's a tres leches cake. If it was a tres leches cake, there would have been milk right there. And I'm really deeply saddened and also very pissed that it wasn't. I can rickroll the whole stream if I willed. You could, and then we would ban you. Hold on. Okay. So this is the thing that Kuma just sent? Oh no! I'm stuck under the table, big bro! Oh my fucking god, this is from from the routine stream. Ah! Why stop gripping so hard? Ah! 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 Oh my god, I can feel something on my back! I can feel something on my ass! No! You know, this feels actually pretty accurate. 10 out of 10 video. Mods. Time out, Kuma. Don't actually time out, Kuma, but fucking hell, okay. You know, I kind of asked this onto myself at this point. I've done it to myself. I've literally no one to be upset. Oh my god. Hey, calm down. By the power vest. No, calm down. Calm down. Mods, give Kuma an award. Dude, honestly, that would be valid. Hey, can we just like make like a smaller reward just to give to Kuma just for hell of it? Oh my god. Why is he fuck? God damn it, Mark. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's bad. Either way, give me 100k channel points. We can't do that. Accurate femboy, dude. I am a oddly shaped femboy. If you guys know what I mean, I'm just saying I'm an oddly shaped. Why did I pull my shirt up? I mean, that made no sense in this scenario. I'm deeply sorry, guys. I'm deeply sorry for the month's amount of thirst trapping in this hoe. Hey, God, my parents are so proud of me. Either way. Oh, dude, that was just so that was just a dramatic little shift on that one. My bad, guys. My bad, gang. Hold on. Also, I recognize that audio, Lamau. Is that a freak bear?
Should I play Re 1 or Re 3 next? I'm probably gonna finish Re 2 in the next couple days.
I say 1. I say 1. I know, granted, I as far as I'm aware, I don't think any of the Resident Evil games really have like a linear story. They're just kind of all in their own little thing more than half of the time. So I say go with 1 just for the hell of it. Or can I send a horror video? I mean, you could do whatever. You can do whatever you want. I mean, I don't think anyone would really hate you for it. Unless she was gonna scream really loudly into my ear and then I would have to like literally kill you. That's also an option. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Oh my wait. Hold on. Why? Hold on. I'm like losing my mind already, guys, and I barely been back. At this point, guys, I've only been streaming for like 1 day a week. Guys, this is the new stream schedule. We're only streaming 1 day a week, and we are never going back. And oh my god.
On the second and third underscore of the whiteboard. B-Boss.
The second and third? What?
Underscore.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I see what you're gonna do here. You know what? Okay, let's do that. Let's do that, guys. That's gay. And you know what else is gay? Kissing a dude. And I've done that plenty of times. And women. I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place at this point. The best way to play the RE game series is 2, 1, 3, 0, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's very weird. I mean, at least like towards the end, it kind of gets a little more linear. You know what I mean? And that's titties. Okay. Okay, hold on. The Tagat files went. There are never going to be Tagat files because I do not touch children or do really, really heinous, immoral things because I am a good person as far as I'm aware. I think. Anyway, Tagat, watch that clip. No, I already know. I already know what the clip is. I'm an oddly shaped femboy as I pull up my shirt for no fucking reason. Well, okay, I didn't even have a reason to pull my shirt right there. I think I just wanted to pull my shirt up just cause for the thirst traps. Guys, oh my god. Pull out the carriers. No, No, but do you guys remember those animation memes? Wait, hold on. Not animation memes. Hold on. What am I thinking about? It's like had this one character. Darling. Wait, hold on. Darling in the Franks. Yeah, in the Franks. Hold on. I know there was like I remember I like this is what I was thinking about. No. Okay. Also, the fact is, aren't like most of these characters like literally children? As far as I'm aware, aren't most of these these guys literally children? And yet they're getting put into like skin tight suits. I do truly wonder who the fuck greenlit this series? Why does this happen so much? People pleasure themselves from this. Yeah, I can fucking tell. All right. I need to work on my cursing, guys. I need to work on my cursings. I've been doing really bad on it. Sky Daddy can totally tell you all about it because I did a from the reaction stream. Sky Daddy's editing that right now, and yeah, I cursed like 98 times. 98 times a straight cursing. Frick. Holy hell, man. Hold on. There was also a video I wanted to watch with you guys.
So today I'm going to be trying to get to Jeffrey Epstein, starting from Ultra Kill on Wikipedia. Let's see. Right, timer's on. First thing.
Oh my God, Wikipedia runs. I think that's what they're called.
Washington, Seattle, that's a
on.
state. United States.
Oh God, don't remind me. Oh, I remember. I remember, and it's absolutely horrifying.
Jeffrey Epstein. Then we end.
Beboss Debo played video game.
Yep, there he is. Yeah, I remember. I remember for like a little bit. I was doing that with B for a little bit, where hold on. There was like, yep, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Honestly, I don't know if this is copyrighted or not.
I am gonna sneak into your house and permanently attach cat ears to your headphones. Sky underscore.
You know, honestly, that'd be kind of funny. I'd accept that. So, guy, you should do a Wikipedia run. Yeah, I mean, guys, should we do a Wikipedia run? Guys, all right, what's y'all's thoughts? Should we do a Wikipedia run or not? Because I ain't gonna lie, I like that idea. Also, I do want to watch this video with you guys. Why the trenches were the most dangerous job in World War One. Because I like history and I love that kind of shit. And it's from the infographic show. I want to watch this with you guys. Maybe. You know, that's a fair reaction. That's a fair reaction. All right, hold on. Shut up. I don't care. Hold on. What? Oh, there's one thing that's similar. The chat is always stupid and rage baiting. Guys, I hate to say it, but Daniel right up here, he's fucking right. He's freaking right, though. Some of you guys be straight rage baiting and just saying dumb shit just to say dumb shit. God, I'm cursing so much. I need to stop. You should do Deltarune to World War One. No. Oh, hold on. This is what I'm talking about. I remember seeing this character for like a solid minute. I don't even know who this is.
Arrived, played TTS.
Yeah, here it is. Wait, no, move. I remember when this was popping up on TikTok so hard. Bro, do y'all remember this? I remember when TikTok, this was like just one of the things that were just there. Isn't that a teenager? Absolutely. Again, there is a very strange problem in this world where people keep sexualizing teenagers. It is a fucking problem. 02? Yeah. But no, I remember when like on TikTok, like I remember that trend on TikTok. Yeah, exactly. It's insane. Lovely shit, man. Isn't Miku like 16? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wait, hold on. How old is Miku again? How old is Miku? 16 years old. Yep, that does appear to be true. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, I'm pretty sure Teto. I think Teto, like another Vocaloid. I think they were like 31. Yeah, 31 years old, dude. That's crazy. That's a crazy looking 31-year-old. Because she still looks like a child. I don't feel comfortable with this. Do the golden AF to Obama. Wait, are you saying gold? Wait, hold on. Golden one? Golden to Obama. Golden ass. Hold on. I've never heard of that. Hold on. I'm going to search it up in private because I feel like is there actually like a Wikipedia about this? Oh my God, there is. The golden ass. Dude, what the fuck is this? Yep, that's also a naked woman. Okay, yep, I should have just kept that on the other screen.
Luca. Bueno.
That's a bunch of naked people on the screen.
Bueno.
I can't even see the. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I still do video share when I can't. When I can barely see the goddamn video. I was gonna do a vid. Unfortunately, it is first come first serve. It's a book. How old is you, dude? I'm 21, dude. I'm too old for this shit. I literally turned 21 this year. Holy frick. Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot to drink some water. I can feel my throat already getting pretty raspy.
That's my impersonation of your mother last night when she was gurgling on these nuts.
I don't even know what's wrong with me sometimes. Sometimes I just really wonder. Hiroshima to anime speedrun would go crazy. As if you can pull. You would be shocked. People love a whimsy. People love a whimsy little guy in their bedroom going yippee yippee yippee. You know what I mean? As soon as like they unsheath their instruments, then I'm over there going yippee 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 yippee. And that's how you know I am always a good time in bed with my partners. It's a great time. They unsheath and I'm excited. I'm going yippee yippee. I'm sorry, I need to stop. Sorry.
No one hears a word they say. Angler 2003 played TT.
That's what they say. Also, 02 is considered a 17 18 in the series according to Google. I don't know about that. I still wouldn't put I still don't like those odds. I have a question. How old is Pepino Spaghetti? I have no idea. How old is Pepino? Pepino Spaghetti, how old is you? Probably like 60 something. Probably like 60. Dude, you know what? I was 10 off. So he's like at least early 50s to 40s. All right. Well, at least that's what Google AI is telling me. So God, check DMs. I sent you a pic. In my defense, this is a very poor image. You can't see shit on it. Either way, he's 50. Damn, he's hot. Okay, hold on there. Calm down there, buddy. Calm down there. I don't know what's your deal, and I don't know if I like what's going on here. But either way, though, chat. I'm gonna lie, guys. I really didn't want to make this week. I really didn't want to go with this week with like having like doing a reaction for this week, right? Because I really wanted to try to play Before Your Eyes, and then my internet went out. That was fun. That was so much goddamn fun. And genuinely one of the biggest pains in my rear I've ever had. And I'm truly sorry about yesterday, there not being a stream at all. I will say, though, it did let me get a little creative with something. Best pasta noodle? Oh, what are your options? What do you got on there? Spaghetti, penne, rigatoni, macaroni, and fettuccine. I feel like just for the nostalgia reason, I gotta go macaroni. Macaroni, I'm sorry, that's my childhood right there. Kraft mac and cheese, even though my mom kept like really messing it up, where it would be way too watery, was just divine. I loved my mother. My mother made a great mac and cheese. Granted, it was watery, but still. Pizza pasta, put it in a box. Isn't that rigatoni or which one is that? My mom. Sorry. Jesus Christ, how long does this go?
Carhus arrived, played video.
Tigo, if you want your PC to have more space, and run better. Delete system 32. Mods, time his ass out. Time Kuma the fuck out. That was lame. That was so lame. Bro might be a homer. Homer dropped his donuts. Oh. What? I have spoken. I shall take my leave. SFX will leave. Okay, so you're just not gonna hang out anymore? What? Am I not cool enough for you now? Not cool enough for you, sir? My pun, dude, literally 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Also, I want you to know, Sky Daddy, I saw what you did, and we're gonna go do it. Just know that I really do wish for you to get a vasectomy and never have children. because your children will be hell on earth and little shits to the end. Either way, so we're gonna play Little Sans real quick. No, I couldn't use my PC frame gen for watching Twitch streams. Wait, how would that even work? To God, look at your redeems. It says Sans Dance. What? What are you talking about? No, there's only just fight Sans. I'm gonna fight Sans. I'm gonna fight Sans. I'm gonna win. San. No, I think I spelled that wrong. Hold on. I don't think anyone even said anything to put. Wait. Kuma, what are you saying? Huh? I have no idea, dude. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Tigo gonna get blown. Here's how to stutter 101. Dude, you have no idea. It's because my mouth moves way faster than my brain. So that's why during stream, I stutter a lot and I say some real crazy stuff. Because, champ, I am different. Oh, God, someone please adopt me. Either way, so, I'm joking. I love my family. I would never want to be adopted by some other stinky white people. Stinky. Either way, Slippy Tippy GM.
B in the 4 underscore of the whiteboard and add a 5th underscore with a S on it. Bebostibo played draw underscore.
Wait, draw B. Oh my God.
Whiteboard.
Oh my God. All right, fine. All right. So we're doing it, guys. Guys, this is what you wanted. This is everything that you could have dreamed for. And it's probably something that most of you have never seen before. And that's okay. I don't judge. Actually, that's a lie. I do judge a lot. Either way, I'm planning out my first YouTube video. And so it's gonna be for school, right? Or what exactly is it gonna be? Yay, baby! Okay, stop sending testicles in chat. Stop that. Either way. So what is your first video gonna be, Oni? I'm very curious. Hold on. All right, hold on. Guys, watch me do this in one go. I got this right now. I got this. First try, not even. Look at this. Look at that. Easy. I didn't even get hit. Okay, stop sending dick and balls in chat, please. Oh, frick. I didn't see that. See what? Oh my. Like my smiley face? Bro, no, stop. BRB. All right, yeah, BRB, guys. I got this. Hold on. Guys, watch me cook. Ish, I started something. Yeah, no ish you did. Look what you did. Now you got 3 different people putting PNRs on goddamn screen. Are you happy with yourself? Because I sure as hell ain't. Actually, well, I'm happy with myself. I'm not happy with you. What I meant to say is I'm using the script I have so far for school assignments, but it's not exclusively for that. Oh, okay. So what even was your school assignment about? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Check this. Boom. Not even once, guys.
I'm using the script I have so far for a school assignment, but it's not exclusive to that.
Oh, okay. Well, I already read that.
7,800.
Guys, check this.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna get hit once, guys. Oh my God, hold on. Okay. Okay, so I may have made a slight error, but I still didn't get hit at all. I'm still at full health, guys. I'm still at full health. Look at that. Hold on. Wait. Guys, I got this. Undying, welcome. 44 steak, yeah. It's a presentation on whatever we want. I may or may not be using it as a focus test. Wait, what do you mean by focus test? You gotta explain yourself. Moz, can I send a funny? No. I cast tungsten ball sack. All right, but do it.
Pregnant woman.
Screw that. Send a pregnant man. I want to see some M-preg, guys.
Pregnant woman.
I want to see some M-preg. God, frick! I cast Fricky Mucky.
Pregnant woman.
My God.
pregnant.
How much longer is this gonna go?
Hollow played TTS.
Jesus! My God, Kuma. You need to calm down, buddy. Oh my God, stop. Okay. See, look what you did. Look what you guys did. This is all your guys' fault. Look what you guys did. I am so hurt. I am so hurt right now. Look at me. Hey guys, no ball. Hey, everyone. No guts. Wait, guys. Do you guys bet me that I can't do this right now with 1 HP? That I can at least make past this next part with 1 HP. I cast fumble and I let your balls tumble. Ah! You asked for pregnant men, I give you pregnant men. Yes, but I meant in text chat. All right, in the TTS. You won't. Bet. My video is about how Transformers as a franchise shows themes of freedom. But that's also because, well, yeah, that's true. But that's also because it's also American propaganda. That's literally the whole point. No balls. All right, bet. I got this. Watch this. There we go. I'm a happy man. Now I'm a real happy man. There we go, guys. You guys see what I'm doing? As a franchise, not the frick ass Bay films. Well, I'm sorry that I got the two mixed up, all right? The last time I saw any sort of Transformers content was back when they were making a movie series by Michael Bay. Do not attack. Wait. Do a normal attack with 1 HP. Well, I'm already way past that. Oh my God, why do I feel like my frames just dropped? I feel like my frames just freaking dropped, bro. Hold on. Hey, who's booing? Oh my God, bro. Booing for no goddamn reason. Oh my God, why do I feel like I have less frames? Oh my God! Why am I dropping 256 frames? How am I dropping that many frames right now? Pattern recognition, your mother. Oh my God, hold on. Oh my God, dude. What am I doing? I feel like, hold on. Something's up. Why am I? Why did everything like suddenly drop? I like, oh.
Kill you. Undying_cupcake.
No! I don't want to die! Alright, stop sending. Oh my God, Lost. God, I love Lost. Oh. You know, something, I lost something once. I lost my freedom. Anyway, so aside from me having my mental break, what's going on here? Wanna go to the back of Spencer's sometime? Not with you, buddy. Sorry to say, but not with you. Any of you, really, to be honest. Fuck it, I'm gonna do this 1 HP. I got it. 1 HP and dropping frames like a hoe. Oh my God, I'm sexy. All right, here we go. Let's do this. I'm not even on the right screen. I got it though, guys. I got it. We're good. Don't worry. Stop cheating. What are you talking about? I'm literally, what do you mean? It was all on screen. Oh my God! I didn't even see them hit me. I didn't even see them freaking hit me, dude. Ain't no freaking way, bro. I didn't even see them fucking hit me, bro. Dude, they didn't even actually hit me, bro. I'm kind of shocked right now. I'm so hurt. Stop cheating off screen. Oh yeah, we already addressed that. What are we talking about? All right, can we stop sending PDARs in chat? I don't like PDARs. Not right now, at least. I don't feel like it. Oh my God. Either way though. Hold on. All right, wait. King sent me another video.
And realize that he is the real deal. And Oliver, you need to take your ass home.
Why is everyone so nervous about fighting this drag guy? No way he lives up to the hype.
D-ball sandwich with the protein tubes with that white sauce. Angler 2003 played.
Dude, I freaking hate. I hate everything about Invincible now. I hate the fandom. I hate the people. They're all terrible. They're all terrible. I hate them. What? Wait, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I don't think I said anything that crazy. Oh. You know something? I lost something once. Okay, so that may be something. That may be something. I just realized I look bald as hell right now. I just realized I kind of look bald as hell, but that's only because this over here. Oh my, dude, is that bad? How bad does that look, chat? Oh, fuck, that looks bad. Oh, no! Bald! Oh, dude. Bro, all I did was curl my hair, and this is what I get. Hold on, what if I just... This is why you guys need to style your hair sometimes. I mean, look at this. Oh my God, how bad is it? Oh, it's still pretty bad. That Vegeta hairline? Dude, I'm cooked. No, I'm so cooked. Ah! Sorry. MJ burned hair patch. Dude, does MJ actually have a burned hair patch? And do you think they took a picture of it when he died? Oh my God. Oh, you're evil. You're freaking evil, dude. Oh, I hate you so much, Undying. Wait, no, was it? Who was it? Who's the one that sent that? Oh yeah, Angler. Angler, I hate you so freaking much, dude. Oh, that's bad, bro. Even KSI got more than you, bro. Oh, hell no, bro. KSI, hell no. Hold on. KSI. Dude, damn. Damn. Oh, you know it's bad. You know, oh. Guys, I think I'm fine. I think I'm pretty fine. Oh, no. I know it was you. I'm sorry. I know it was you. I deeply apologize.
You are McLovin. Angler 2003.
McLovin. Even Logan Paul has more hair than you. Well, Logan Paul's a fucking cuck-ass chud, so I don't care. I like how you can see there, like, the old picture of him where he has, where it's, like, so obvious it's vitiligo. That fricker, oof. You know, it's a damn shame that he wasn't more upcoming with it. I mean, he was more upcoming with it, like, later in his life, but I wish he was more open about it when he was younger, you know what I mean? Even Baldy has more than you. Okay, Baldy is one literal hair. It was me to God. It was me that shaved your hairline. Dude, you are not, bro. You are not the hater. You are not the hater that you think you is. Get a McLovin ID. Oh, hold on. Yeah, wait, hold on. I think what was that? What was even the? Dude, that's an actual footballer, dude. Wait, isn't this? Wait, where is this? Where's this guy from? I know. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, it's from this movie. What is it? What is it? What is this movie again? I piss in your shampoo. You do not. Trust me, you do not.
Who are you, Seal?
Bobo, his ID says you're 25 years old. Why wouldn't you just put 21, man?
Seth, listen up, ass face.
Yeah, I don't even know where this clip is from. Also, this is Facebook. I just realized this is Facebook. I hate Facebook, bro. I feel like Facebook, whenever I go on Facebook, it's just filled with the most rage baity-ish I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, how is it actually really that bad? Oh no! Dude, wait, is it lopsided? Bro, oh hell no! Hold on. I can't really see if I look this way, bro. Oh, that's crazy. Dude, honestly, I might just go bald. I might just go bald low-key chat. Oh my God, I'm so much in pain. But I'm not kidding though. I feel like Facebook though nowadays is literally just filled with so much rage bait just to get you to stay on the platform. I literally hate using Facebook, but whenever there's like something going on in like my like community and like in my, you know, in like my in my county and all that, Like, I have to go on there and see what's going on. You know what I mean? But then it's just like filled with the most rage-baity, Trumpy people, and then a bunch of like left-leaning. I feel like it's worse than most other platforms, in my opinion. You look like Old Book. Who's Old Book? I don't know who that is. Bro got the Rick Sanchez hairline. Holy hell, bro. Dude, I'm going to hell. I'm going to go to hell one day because I'm going to kill so many kids if they keep saying that. Let's give that hairline a small pushback to even it out. To God's barber right before freaking his ish, bro. It seems like it. Daddy, why is he bald? Because he's disabled, son. He's disabled. Boo. The boy who shitted has come to wipe. I really like that. Hey, want to play Overwatch? Dude, literally I had no internet, but yeah, I'm down to play Overwatch, but definitely not now because again, I'm streaming and I'm yapping.
Dot.
All right, someone translate. Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna translate this.
Carhas arrived, played TTS.
I sure hope this isn't a slur. I swear to God, Car, if it is, you're just getting banned straight up, dude. Straight up. Damn. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. If you have no internet, how are you streaming? I was talking about yesterday. In the last few days. I have not had internet for a minute. Don't! Dude, what do you mean? It can't be that bad. Morse code translator. I mean, it literally cannot be that bad. What is it gonna goddamn say? Shower. What did you say about my mother? That's all I get about it. It's just like someone blind. No. Would it be someone blind? No, it wouldn't be. They would have heard regular words. Like a deaf guy, you put that on Braille. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just the idea of like printing that on like a piece of paper and just like having a blind person like read that in Braille. He's like, do I stink? Turns out he's also nose blind. He doesn't even know what he smells like. So, God, what's your favorite character in Overwatch? I'm bored. Fair. Moira. Just hands down, Moira. I love Moira. What about you, Henry Lynn? Who's your favorite character? I can also speak Gasser, but that's because you're plugging it into a translator, bro. I don't even care. Bebo, don't. Whatever. Hold on. We're like down to 21 minutes. We are so not finishing this video in 21 minutes. Oh, we are so not doing that. Jackpack Cat. Dude, I hate Jackpack Cat sometimes. I feel like Jackpack Cat is a really good character. They really are, and I do enjoy playing them sometimes. But, dude, holy hell. They're so goddamn annoying, especially when they play on the aggressive. Oh, my God. Sky Daddy, what is this? Sky Daddy, knowing you, am I going to be offended by this? Am I actually about to just like feel the pain right now? Oh my God, why did I search up shower? No, why am I thinking of showers now, dude? Dude, I so blame Car for this. I'm not translating all that, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't translating all that shit. All right, hold on. Here we go. What do we got? Clean it up. No hairline is ilk milk. So what are you saying? Frankenstein, welcome in. How's it going, man? Oh my, dude, no, delete that. Someone delete that goddamn paragraph. I hate when people just send paragraphs like that. No offense, King. I mean, the problem is if there's like two people around a tank and I try to pounce them, I just get sniped down. But that's because people finally like have an idea of how to like defend against it. You know what I mean? Back then they sure as hell didn't. I soloed tanks with Jetpack Cat because my team is very bad. Oh, I feel that one. I've had way too many kills as Moira in comparison to my team to dealing with the people that are like trying to kill me in the background. Like trying to get in our background.
I made a pretty video for you in your DMS.
Oh God.
Cool.
Oh God. What is it now?
TTS.
All right, once we come back from ads, we're gonna watch this video. But we're gonna mainly again, I just be yapping. Oh my God. You guys bet me that I can't do this right now with 1 HP. No balls. All right, bet. I got this. This. Oh, I see. I see. Post my failures, why don't you? At least then, if you post it online, I might even choose you for a goddamn free sub, you fucking asshole. At least help me out by helping you out, dickhead. Someone please, someone. At Frankenstein, talking about Overwatch. We're talking about all sorts of shit, man. We just be yapping over here, bro. Frankenstein, we be yappy. We be yappy, bro. How you feeling? I'm on it, boss. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's for you to. Your hairline is whack, bro. Oh my god. Is this what this one also is too? No, Bebo. Okay, Bebo, stop spamming, dude. Bebo, stop spamming. There's like absolutely no need to spam. Like honestly, if you spam anymore, I'm just gonna just not look at anything. Good, I think. What do you mean good? You think you're like sincerely, bro? You alright? UT this through a Caesar cipher.
Dash 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 dash.
No, okay. All right, stop. We're done here. We're done with this. I quit. We're done. We're done. Yeah, come on, Mos. Yeah. Dude, why is he spamming? I don't know. We're done. We're done with. Oh my.
Dash 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 dash
dash. Jesus Christ.
Dash 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 dash. Carhas arrived. Played TTS.
Feel real proud of yourself, don't you? Wait, but Frankenstein, what you mean by good, I think? Like, you alright, dog? Like, for real? Like, I mean, you just came across a yappy streamer to yappy yap. So if you want to yappy about something, start yapping. You know what I mean? Start snapping. I don't even know. I don't know what this says. And I don't know what you're saying either, man. I forgot what it said, TBH. Oh my god. No. I already told you I wasn't gonna... I already told you I was done translating. Stop sending them. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you guys? Tigga, Mabi, the Morse code wasn't sending on my end. So you're gonna at least tell me what the Caesar cipher was exactly? Or are you just gonna let that be a mystery? And because I'm not gonna search it up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna search up a Caesar cipher thing either. I ain't gonna cap. Dash, 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 please. No. A Caesar cipher? What, so you put Caesar cipher inside of another Caesar cipher or what? It shifts every word in the text. Yeah, I figured as much. I have an idea. I used to be a part of the goddamn FNAF community. I used to be a part of the freaking Gravity Falls community. Homie, I used to be watching all those game theory videos. All right? I don't want to hear about it's a Caesar cipher. It shifts every word in the text. Buddy, I was chronically online. You should know this already. Caesar salad cipher. Oh, I mean, translates to guy, your hairline is whack. Dude, I should kill you. Fellow Gravity Falls fellow? Yes! Yes, I am! Sorry. My man, my goddamn bro, you've been missing out, bro. We've been on this. We've been on this. Was chronically online? The frick you mean was. I'm not really as chronically online as I used to be. Like, I'm not keeping up with I don't really keep up with like the latest dramas with creators that I don't really care about. So like Asmongold were to do something like, you know, really messed up, I wouldn't know about it immediately. I would like at this point I've just kind of stopped giving a fuck about a lot of those guys because more than half of the shit they do doesn't affect me. Now, granted, what does affect me is them constantly trying to push their stupid right-wing opinions and then getting more people to follow that shit, which is a bunch of bullshit on itself.
Draw 4 underscores under the previous underscores. On those, write the words K in the 4th slot, W in the 1st slot, C in the 3rd slot, and A in the 2nd slot.
No.
Stebo played draw underscore.
No.
Underscore.
I think I'm good so far today, but my cat died today. The sad thing. Oh, dude, fuck. I am so sorry about your loss, homie. What do you want to talk about it a little bit more, or do you just kind of want to be?
I want my free sub. You promised.
I said a person's randomly selected. Actually, I don't think I've ever really explained that rule to everyone. Also, I'm so sorry about that interruption, Frankenstein. If you do want to talk about it, if you do want to talk a little bit about more, don't be afraid to ask anyone. if you do want to just be cheered up, let me know, and I'll get back to doing my silly shit to help cheer you up, homie. All right. Reverse your monitor. I am not reversing my freaking monitor, dude. I'm not reversing anything. You wasted your reverse. I don't know if you could refund yourself, actually. So you might want to do that. Oh, Ish, I sorry to hear that. Yeah, dude. Again, very sorry for your loss, homie. Can we watch the vid? No, I'm trying to wait till ads come. Well, it's either okay, guys. Should we just start ads now so then we could go straight to the video, or what? I'm sorry about your cat dying. It's hard to get through death. I cried a lot when my grandma died. Yeah, that's a fucking truth, ain't it? Reverse your damn balls, dude. Oh, that's such poor timing for all this. Frick you. His suction cup, man. He's suction cup, man. Oh, you're talking about suction cup, man. And you can see my video on the same screen as well, made out of salt and water. What are you even saying? I posted the video on TikTok. W. All right. Well, we'll see what happens in the next few weeks, because the fact is, every week if someone posts, oh my god, something in my eye. If someone posts like a clip of mine and like they do like the and they at me at it, like every week of the start of the new week when we start streaming again, I announce who won for that week. So yeah, there's that. Why did those messages go through now, Lamau? I sent all of them like 10 minutes ago. I just got back to my PC. How bad is the delay? How bad is the delay right now? Hold on, someone sent a chat right now, and I'm gonna read it right now, just to see. But someone please do that real quick so we can see how delayed we are. Piss. Of course that's the first word. Piss, yeah, of course. But sincerely though, Frankenstein, I'm so sorry, homie. My internet might be just freaking with me, to be honest. Maybe piss balls. No. Do random pull for fun, dude. How about someone? Dude, okay, I don't even know what that one was. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, bro. I'm like low-key losing my mind. You should be include. Wait, Frankenstein. I'm fine. All right, buddy. I got you. All right. I see the idea here. All right. Don't worry. Damn balls. You should be included with me if I had to watch the Yarnaby and get a freebie for it, and I found it in a different format, but it looks good to be checked in to be checked in person, but it was only one I had to watch when I'm sorry, dude. You're gonna have to rewrite that whole entire like sentence. I'm sorry. I did not understand what was even going on in that sentence at all. I'm sorry. Oh my god, dude! Sometimes I really do wonder if why I'm like this. Holy frick! I ain't gonna lie, dude. I'm trying to fall asleep at like a good time today. What? So I have to get to work tomorrow at 11, but I want to wake up by like 7 tomorrow morning. So like what? So I'd have to like fall asleep maybe at like 9, 10-ish, 10 or 11. Was it 10 or 11? No, 11 would be 8. Yeah, so 11 p.m. Good to know. Ambergini? What? Dude, what? That's my autocorrect. Homie, I think something's more than wrong with your autocorrect. 10:30 is 8.5 hours. Wait, 5 would be 50? No, 30. Okay, no, yeah, so 10:30. You okay? What? Wait, why'd you send this to me? Why'd you send it? Were you just trying to mess with me? What's so funny with messing with a guy in his sleep? I'm trying to make sure that I sleep on it. But it's a good thing is that, dude, I could send a message to get it done. Oh my god, dude, are you just like Oh my god, hold on. Are you just like doing that one thing on like Android phones where it like comes up with like a bunch of text like to just put along with like whatever word you already have there, and you're just doing that back and forth? Yes, I freaking knew it. Cause what is this sentence? This makes no freaking sense, and I hate you for it. Cannot calculate your sleep, or you won't sleep. Or wait. Don't calculate your sleep, or you won't sleep. I haven't had that problem. Well, I hate you. Well, I hate you, but in the way that a good mother hates her child. Except for that I'm not a mother. I'm a father. I'm a terrible father. Holy hell. Calculate the sheep instead for sleep. Dude, I've never had that. No, I never did that. That one always bored me. I don't even know. I never wanted to be married. As far as I'm aware, you're not even married. You want 8+ hours? No, I just want 8 hours of sleep. Then just go to bed at like 10:30 if you're gonna get up at 7 a.m. I was just gonna fall asleep at 10, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna fall asleep at 10. My God, I got burps. Guess what? What? Chicken butt? Chicken butt? AIDS? Chicken AIDS? Chickades? Happy birthday! Me or you? Because it sure as hell ain't my birthday. All right, if you're thinking it's my birthday today, you clearly have not been a OG. Cades, shades. So what would match? What would rhyme with shades? Spades? Cranes? No, that one's very wrong. I don't think that one even worked at all. All right, hold on, chat. I gotta hit the restroom real quick, so I'll be BRB. Oh, braids? That's actually solid. That's a good one, actually. I do gotta hit the restroom though, so I'll BRB. BRB, chat. Yeah, I gotta shit. I don't think I was supposed to be moving like that. That was actually completely terrifying. Holy hell. I guess that's what happens when you get dropped frames, guys. What? Don't worry about it. Stretch? I'm not stretching. For you guys, you know what? Fine. I'll stretch. But I know what kind of people you all are. All of you are sick, demented little creatures. Stretch your cheeks. Yep, see, that's what I'm saying. It's always shit like this. Man, get the freak out. 48 more we need for that femboy over there. Yeah, I said I was gonna dress like a femboy if we get to 500. But now I think about it, I don't know if we were talking about YouTube or Twitch. I'm not even close to monetization yet on YouTube, guys. Isn't that like a travesty? Isn't that like an absolute travesty? I'm not even close to getting to getting monetized on YouTube. Ain't that the biggest goddamn travesty you guys ever heard? I should be making money for the gold I be putting out there. The gold content that I be putting out there. You mean YouTube? Yeah, YouTube, buddy. That's what I said. That's what I said, wise feller.
I piss in fun.
No, mods. No. The full requirement is 500 on YT or 300 on Twitch. That's actually not wrong. That's actually not right. 50 for Twitch for following, and then 500 for YouTube. But unlike Twitch, with Twitch you need like 3.5 like live viewers. Then on YouTube you need like 1 million fucking plus like. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let me actually pull this up. Hold on. I know there's a specific amount specifically. Hold on. Of course there's a specific amount specifically. Yeah, smart guy. Shut the fuck up. I already know it. Worth it? No. All right, so check it. So, and this is not even for like ads. This is not even to get ads. They probably do already play ads on my own shit. They just don't show it to me. You know what I mean? I was talking about the Funboy deal. Well, my goddamn bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, 500, 300. Okay, yeah, my bad. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, it's been a minute. I'm sorry. But yeah, so, yeah, we're like, 48 away for you. Well, 46 actually. No. 47 actually. 47. Then we already get like upload 3 videos. That's fine. Yeah, but then you need like 3,000 public watch hours or 3 million in a YouTube Shorts view to even get memberships. And that's like not even like, and that's not really shit. You're not gonna make money. You're not gonna make any real money from this. This is where you would make actual money. Continue to grow, and then you need 1,000 for that, and then 4,000, which I feel is a lot more achievable. But holy hell, it is a bitch. 47, like Agent 47, yes, but unlike Agent 47, you're not busting nuts on the top of his bald little head. You know what I mean? I got the most wonderful idea. And what is your most heinous and wonderful idea at the same time? I ate a brick. You know, Arthur, I really appreciate your very much needed input in that fact that you ate a brick. I'm so happy for you. Get me away from these freaks. Make a funny little skit, but any random stream, anytime, you just flat out jump scare us. You're gonna have to go into more depth. I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on. But either way, so we're gonna watch this video, guys. This is why the trenches were the most dangerous jobs in World War I by the infographics. And these are the same guys that made this like one other video called the egg theory. I think these are the same guys. You know, I wonder if they use AI at this point. I have a feeling they might use AI.
Even though it's
Catch you later. I go to bed now. All right, Betty Frankenstein, please take it easy, homie. I'll catch you around. Be safe. And sweet nights. Sweet. Morgan? Who's Morgan? All right, but so I'm pretty sure wait, hold on. The trenches were dangerous? No way. And they were sojourners to the point where they even use it for your phrases in the hood now. I didn't get out of these trenches, man. Valid. That shit's horrendous. Yeah, but I feel like, okay, so Sky Daddy, that's a real smart ass way to say it. Also, you too. Thank you. Thank you, Frankenstein. I appreciate it, man. Take it easy. Make a thing like your BRB screen, but you just stare in the screen for a bit and then jump scare appears. Okay, I could do that. I really could. It would be kind of funny. Maybe for Halloween. We'll see. But I feel like realistically, no one really has a good understanding as to why the trenches were so freaking bad, right? They do not teach it, at least here in America, at least in our schools, they do not really teach you or show you how bad it really was. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure they've shown the one image of a guy with shell shock. Like, or at least people have seen the image. Hold on. Yep, there it is. I'm pretty sure there's like already like a colored image of this one now, but it's this one right here. Like this image right here. Like I'm pretty sure everyone's seen this, right? Like I don't think I'm the only one that's seen this. Nah, I win, dude. You are not winning against a literal fucking artillery strike happening on your ass. I do not want to freaking hear it, dude. As a history nerd, I am very well aware. Also, the trench, they trench us a lot about, teach us oh my god, trench, dude, oh my god. Teach us a lot about World War II over here in Europe. Well, it's not the same over here in America. We barely even think about it. Yeah, here's like a partially recolored image. Ain't that like horrific, dude? Just the look. Just the absolute look in their face. Skill issue. You know what? No. Oh, I'm sorry. Chades is making braids and plans. And no, okay. We're done. We're done with you. We're done with you, buddy. They barely teach us ish about slavery. Dude. Slavery, dude. I know, bro. When I started like really learning what it was going on with like slavery, hold on. Let's just put it in here, and I'm pretty sure we'll see like some really good YouTube videos. How like unironically, I've been hearing this phrase a lot, but people have been like starting to say this phrase where the slaves have suffered far more than Jesus ever did when he got executed. Like, and the problem is they're absolutely right. They're absolute common American school system L. Yeah, that's how a lot of people just say really fucking stupid. And that's how we get like a lot of these stupid Trump idiots running around. Like, dude, hold on. I should probably trigger warning for anyone that's really sensitive to just torture in general. It's bad. It's freaking bad, dude. But this image right here, this is probably one of the most infamous photos showing a former slave. I don't remember the history about the guy himself, but these are from all the scarring from the freaking lashing this guy had. Dude, it genuinely breaks my heart how bad it truly was. Granted, my family didn't live here in America at all at the time. Like all my families, like the few generations back, we were all in freaking Mexico, brother. We were the ones freeing the frickers when they came over there. So fuck yeah, Mexico W, America L, dude. Well, US L. Let's start differentiating the goddamn names here a little bit, actually. But it's okay. So, like I was saying though, it was genuinely really horrible to the point where like white people were just straight up feeding black babies to alligators and wearing like black people's like literal skin, just wearing their skin, using them for freaking bait. It was horrendous. It was terrible. It is genuinely so fucked up that they still decide to be like, black people don't deserve reparations. but then they ignore all the terrible shit that truly happened. You think that it really was just forced labor? It was more than forced labor. It was rape. It was literally watching your family getting torn apart limb by fucking limb and having your fucking slave owner wear their fucking skin. It is horrendous, and it should never have been a fucking thing. And the worst part is people are more than okay with going back to that kind of shit. And I truly can't understand why we're like this. Oh yeah, because we don't teach that shit in school. We don't teach the terrible shit that happened. Because fuck that. Fuck anyone that isn't a white man. I need to calm down. Sorry, but still. And for your jump scare idea, have you seen the Mandela catalog? Of course I've seen the Mandela catalog. Like, make it very staticky and you staring at the screen and just boom, jump scare. I don't know. I might do something a little different. I ain't gonna lie. No cap. But like it was genuinely one of the most horrific things ever, dude. Hold on. While comedy here, it is also very wrong. Aside from being factually wrong, they are morally wrong. Peddling what is nothing more than outright apologia. Yeah, that really explained my answer right there. Formal reason. Apologia. Oh, okay, apologia. A formal seasoned defense for justification for one's opinion. Oh, okay.
I did it. This is the last redeem till I can GRT exactly one channel point. WOOHO.
What is GRT?
Carhas arrived, played TTF.
Also, mods, ban that freaking automated fucking being. Ban him. Tear him limb from limb. I want to see like rabid dogs tearing this thing apart. That's terrible. Speak like based on the fact that I feel like is there a TLDR? I consider my dogs to be my family, but that doesn't mean I consider them to be my equals, let alone human, no matter how lovable they are. Damn. Yeah, that makes about sense. So some fucker would say that shit. It's genuinely just so horrendous. Like this is the shit that people try defending as being completely and utterly okay, dude. It is horrific. It is actually horrific. Heard a long time ago, the term mother fricker came from slaves being forced to do it with their mothers, but not super sure if that's true since it's the internet. You know what? We're gonna search it up. Where did the term mother fricker come from? Hold on. I already. Okay. Well, okay, dude. Come on. Hold on. Oh, okay. So it's genuinely shocking how little the U.S. school system teaches its citizens. Like learning about all the other stuff in school over here in Europe is completely normal from the perspective it's 100% a way for the U.S. elite to keep the population ignorant. That is absolutely true, and it's actually horrific. Why is it split screened? Variance history, popular culture. The word dates back at least the late 19th century in Texas, 1889. Texas murder case. A witness testified that the victim had called the defendant "goddamn king bastardly son of a Jesus." Shortly before his death, a later Texas court opinion from 1897 prints the word mother fricker in full. In 1917, the U.S. soldier called his draft boarder "you low down mother frickers" in a letter. Okay, so it seems like it doesn't surprisingly go back as far as I thought, because I could totally see that being something that they use for like slaves and shit. Because it's just genuinely was how inhumane these people were treated, it doesn't fully shock me. But dude, yeah, the American school system is cooked in the fact that it really doesn't teach us enough history. All right, it really doesn't. It should teach us more, but no, we're just told to just go F ourselves and just figure it out. And that's why they only teach that kind of stuff in like college and stuff. That's only because like colleges kind of have, I feel like colleges have more of like a say in what they're able to teach or not. Anyway, I know the term coming from what I said isn't true, but I feel the action was true. Oh no, they were definitely forcing those. The action of them probably like doing incest is probably far more true than we would like to admit. It is more than likely they've done that shit to a fair degree just cause. It is horrendous. It is horrendous because like I could genuinely see them doing that shit. Anyway, so aside from getting completely and utterly wholeheartedly sidetracked, let's get back to the video that we were trying to see and then got sidetracked for like a solid 20 minutes. Yeah, solid 20 minutes. Well, technically 17, but we're not gonna be a stickler like that, all right?
Been days since the last time the Germans tried to drown your trench in poison. You can't.
God, I love infographics.
Smell the gas out of your nose. You were lucky.
Yep, those things are all right.
You've been awake and on sentry.
Oh, you know what's even crazier is that Hitler, like the whole reason why Hitler had, like I'm pretty sure the reason why. Okay, why did wait? Hold on. What's the name of Hitler's mustache? Either way. Yeah, Hitler's mustache. What is it? What is it called? Like the Chaplin stash now? Toothbrush mustache? Okay, so the toothbrush mustache. That's okay, so they're Charlie Chaplin. Yeah, I know there was Charlie Chaplin. We are not the community of EN doing reactions. What? EN doing reactions? What are you talking about? If this is gonna be a react video, please, I'm literally begging. Try not to cuss so much. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. We are not the community to be doing reactions. I mean, I feel like that's kind of not true based on the fact of how much we like yapping. If anything, it kind of gives us more things to just kind of talk about, especially just the random stuff that we end up saying. Because as we can see, I end up just coming up with thoughts right off the bat, and I end up getting severely sidetracked and talking about something else completely, like the toothbrush mustache, the one Hitler had, which is crazy as hell to think that this was, former Zimbabwe president? Why is it so small? Dude, at that point, just delete it. Just delete it. If it's gonna be that small, just freaking delete it, dude. I will be back soon. All right, be back. Be back soon. Why did Hitler have that infamous mustache? Yeah, why? Yeah, okay, so hold on. Now, okay. Why did Hitler have the toothbrush mustache? All right, and then I'm going to delete all this because we don't need this. We don't need this at all. Hold on. Get back. Hitler adopted the toothbrush mustache during World War I to ensure the proper seal of his gas mask, originally wearing a large handlebar style mustache. He was reportedly ordered by a superior to trim it to fit his mask, as a standard full mustache prevented a necessary airtight seal, endangering his life from gas attacks. I'm pretty sure I saw like a dramatization of it when a dramatization of like that event where he like did get hit by like gas, something like that, and like, you know, he almost died because of that. We call that stash the toothpick. Okay, that's funny. All right, that's kind of funny. Tua gets so unbelievably sidetracked. Trust me, I had to listen to his rants over and over again to censor his cursing. Yeah, I'm super sorry about that. Again, this is why I'm trying to work on my cursing, because it's bad. It's super freaking bad, dude. Oh man, it's bad. Okay, so are they gonna actually explain it or not? Is there like no good documented reason as to why Hitler has the goddamn toothbrush or mustache? Just censor the whole video, dude. Honestly, it is unironically to that point.
So you had plenty of time to throw
Also, I
your
got
mask,
completely distracted.
even as you shouted warnings to the others. But it's hard to shout in your gas mask and be heard. Even more so when the men in your platoon are
they're dead.
Dirt holes dug a dozen feet into the French mud. You did your best, running from hole to hole, sticking your head in. But the gas beat you to many of the makeshift barracks, heavier than
Makes about sense, yeah.
the man-made caves, sleeping a dozen or more men, filling their lungs.
Wait, so okay, hold on. I just remembered something. So with like World War I, right? I'm pretty sure the Germans are the ones that started to made and started. Hold on. World War I, did the Germans make mustard gas? Which is, it's a funny name to really name a gas. You know what I mean? Why? What? I think they called it mustard gas because of the color it was, but still. Yes, Germany developed the first used mustard gas in World War I, introducing it to the battlefield in July 1917 near Yappers, Belgium, known as Yellow Cross by German forces. It was a blistering agent designed to penetrate gas masks and linger in trenches for days, causing severe skin, eye, and lung damage. Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure the ironic thing about this is that trench guns, right? Like you guys know what a trench gun is, right? It's a shotgun. Hold on. Like a trench gun is a shotgun, right? It was a 12 gauge pump action shotgun, famously used by U.S. troops in World War I for close quarter combat in the trenches, right? And like and I'm pretty sure the Germans, I think the Germans made like a whole cause Germany to throw a fit. No, not throw a fit. I think they brought it up to try to okay, hold on. Did try to get the trench. Hold on. I'm pretty sure they tried getting it banned for being quote unquote inhumane. Okay, so all right, from AI overview, which again I don't really like how that is, but yes, Germany officially tried to get the U.S. issued Winchester Model 1897 trench gun banned during World War I, protesting its use in September 1918. Germany claimed the pump action shotgun caused unnecessary suffering and violated the Hagen Convention. I've never heard of that one. Threatened to execute any American soldier captured with one, but U.S. rejected the protest. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Mustard gas was fricked, but it was nothing on Taban or Sarin. Whoa, what is that? What is that? What is that? What? Wait, hold on. Jesus. What is 7? Is an extremely toxic man-made that is a very long word I can't read. Holy hell. I think that's the longest word I can't read. Organ phosphate nerve agent originally developed as a pesticide in 1936. It is a colorless to amber, faintly fruity smelling liquid that acts as rapid acting. Okay, they need to stop using such big words. I can't read him. The first gen nerve agents were so bad. Respiratory failure. Oh. Causing severe nerve system damage, convulsions, respiratory failure, and death. Okay, well, yeah, I figured the death part would come from all that. Did you know you're streaming at 1440p, by the way? Yeah, I do. I literally just want to say no balls, and that's why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it just because I literally want to. So unfortunately, yeah, guys, I am streaming in 1440p, which may or may not be killing me right now. May or may not. You know what I mean?
And that's why it's the sleeping that's the most terrifying part.
Hippopotamonstrosis fear o long words. Angler 2003 played BTS.
Is that unironically is that the actual fear of long words? Hold on. Dude, these scientists are assholes, bro. These scientists are assholes. Dude, what a fucking asshole move to pull, dude. The term literally breaks down to suggest a monstrous foot and a half long fear. Fear of long word. Bro. Dude, what a dickhead move. Oh my god, I love that. That is amazing. Thank God you're going to have to cut all this out. This has nothing to do with World War I. What an a-hole move entirely, dude. That's so goddamn funny. Frick, man. Frick!
Other soldiers say it's the terrible barrages which can last days, and they're not wrong. When Jerry's working up for
all right, let's get back on track. Let's get on the track.
Because the bombardment doesn't let up for a day or two, sometimes 3. If there's a hell, it pales in comparison to living through 72 straight hours of constant shelling. The never-ending cacophony breaks the artillery doesn't kill. But as long as they can...
Dude, Jesus. Okay, so 72 hours is just straight boom, 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 boom. That's... Okay, hold on. Is there like a recreation of that? What does shelling sound like? Reminds me of the word fear of palindromes. Lamau. Wait, what is palindromes? Ibophobia. Ibophobia? What even is a palindrome? Hold on. Okay, so what was I gonna search? I was gonna search something. Also, why is salad fingers here? What does shelling sound like? Sound like, yeah. What does that sound like? 72 hours of straight this. Oh. You know, it probably was way louder than this. But I think I could sleep through this. I think I could sleep through this, unironically. I think these guys are just pussies. I'm joking. They're not pussies. They literally dealt with nonstop booms, booms, booms. What does an incoming mortar sound like? Yeah, what does that sound like? Hold on.
Fingers off from the water tower. Incoming.
Okay, I thought it was gonna sound a lot louder, to be honest. The noises of battle when you're out in the middle of it is so terrific that you don't hear any individual shots even. The noise rose to a crescendo such as I'd never heard before. You wouldn't hear a word. They shall not grow old. 2018, damn. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of figured it'd sound worse, but maybe it's because like it's not at like the full volume as it would be because you aren't supposed to be able to hear anyone talking at all with it. But still, palindromes are words that are written the same forward and backwards. Oh, I get it. I biophobia. The fear of palindrome is a palindrome, dude. These scientists, bro, they're just rage baiting, bro. They're just rage baiting at this point. They're just here to F with people. They're just actually here to F with people, bro. It's not even funny anymore. Dude, they're just here to just rage bait people at this point. It's actually insane. Tagai ignores me in 4K Ultra HD. What are you talking about? I didn't ignore you. It just took me. Wait. Oh! Are we genuinely only 36 seconds into this after this long. Oh my God, we're like 30 minutes in. Holy hell. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I get sidetracked. I'm sorry. I get sidetracked. All right, I get really, really sidetracked. We were supposed to be done with this way long ago. I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna. 16K Ultra. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. It's cause I get distracted. I'm just love yapping.
In their hands, they're good enough to be at the front, even if those hands are shaking so badly they can hardly aim. Barrages are bad, but the thought of waking up in a hole choking to death on poison gas terrifies you more than any German shelling. You can't.
Wait, can't you just like sleep in one of those masks though? Oh, it's infographic show. I love this guy. Yeah, I know. Everyone loves infographic. Infographic's goddamn like the literal ish, bro. He's literally the ish. Hold on. Can't you sleep in a gas mask? I feel like you should be able to, right? Oh, yes, you can breathe, see, and functionally wear gas mask, but it requires a proper seal filter, blah, 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 for the specific threat and training to manage restricted airflow and reduce peripheral vision. Okay, so maybe it's not the most, oh, I didn't even, hold on. In a gas mask, I feel like you should be able to. Sleeping in a gas mask is considered, generally not recommended due to severe discomfort, high risk of breathing, for breaking the seal, and potential breathing difficulties. Oh, okay, so definitely not. Definitely not.
It's your turn to head down to your makeshift tomb.
You might suffocate, I think. No, yeah, that is clearly the case.
As you slip into unconsciousness, you're all too aware that the next time you wake up, you could be fighting for your breath as poison destroys your lungs. But there's other dangers that'll kill you while you're sleeping. To protect from enemy artillery, the men of the front have dug themselves deep into the ground, and most of the time without any experience digging tunnels or anything of the sort, and with absolutely zero materials for reinforcement. Not that you'd find any anyways. Every tree for miles around has been blasted into oblivion by years of shelling. All of eastern France is a moonscape of craters, punctuated only by the shattered trunks and limbs of a few trees to remain.
I kind of do wonder, do you think it's like, I mean, I know it definitely doesn't look like this anymore, but do you think you could still see the craters from when like the artillery struck the ground? Like in that area, do you think you guys would still be able to see like the craters that were created from those strikes? It doesn't have limited oxygen because it's a filter, but it's not good either way. Damn. Not as much. Yeah. Okay, but still.
Stabbing up into the
That's
sky
a damn
like
shame.
Broken skeletal fingers. There was a forest all across this land once. The green grass and deer and battling brooks. Now there's only mud, blood.
Most craters are filled because they are a biohazard. What do you mean they're a biohazard? What do you mean the goddamn crater created by a goddamn bomb is a biohazard? You got to explain that one a little bit more. My bad. I meant limited oxygen as in per breath. Ah, okay. Yeah, that is more accurate. Oh.
Corpses and shit. Without the reinforcing planks, the tunnels and underground living spaces you construct are under constant threat of collapse. They're meant to protect you from German shelling, but in reality, run the risk of collapsing from even a glancing blow. Sometimes there's not even a need for artillery.
A lot of shells are filled with gas, which can linger in the earth around it. Oh, god damn it. A lot of people died in those craters, my guy. They were hardly targeted. I mean, I feel like there has to be a few where they're just like, there's no dead bodies here. What's the point of covering this hole? But if Bebo is right about them being filled with gas, just to frick with people, I can see why they filled them up now.
With the wettest season on record for this part of France, some of the underground quarters simply collapse in a heap of mud, burying alive everyone sleeping inside. You've even heard of rivers of mud drowning men sleeping on the floor of the trench, completely overwhelmed and too exhausted to notice and wake in time.
Oh.
If this war's going to kill you, let it at least be the conventional way. That damned rain has only recently let up. Back home, you're used to heavy rains, but this is something else entirely. It's like the heavens opened up just on this one specific area of France, as if God himself wished to add to the hellish misery of the Western Front. Things could hardly get any worse, but you know better because they're about to get a lot worse. With a pause in the rain, someone up the chain of command decided this is it. This is the opportunity they've been waiting for. It's time to attack. The rationale is simple. The enemy.
Dude, honestly, I can't even, like, there's probably so many fucking soldiers. Whoops, I cursed. Sorry. There's probably way too many freaking soldiers. You could just cut that part out. Way too many freaking soldiers that just have to be so freaking tired of their goddamn, like the people at their upper echelon literally deciding, you know what? I'm going to just blindly send you guys in for my glory. Send you guys in. You're going to die like a hero, which in this case really means you're just going to die for whatever goddamn person's ruling your goddamn country. So it's like, there's probably so many guys that just got sent out there, so that their goddamn leader could get a freaking badge. A freaking like little badge being like, you did a good job by sending our young men to die. And honestly, I'd probably kill my CEO. I'd probably kill my boss. Low key, I would kill that fricker. They were often filled with gas, sometimes pockets with anthrax spores. Poor bastards, anthrax spores, and various chemicals and biological weapons, which caused the Geneva Convention hadn't happened yet. So they were virtually no international regulations on that stuff. Dude, my God. Do you think at some point they were just stuffing like rotting bodies into those missiles just to drop them on people? I do think they were doing like that kind of biological warfare too, by just filling dead bodies into those goddamn missiles just to do that. And also, like, you know for a fact they're not following the Geneva Conventions now either way. It doesn't even matter. The Geneva Convention was useless as hell.
Must be as miserable.
It was also very new technology, so yeah. Jesus.
As you, and after nearly drowning in mud and piss in their trenches, surely the last thing they'd be expecting or even ready for is a full-force assault across a wide section of the front. Hell, maybe they're right. After all, it's certainly the last thing you would expect them to do, probably because it's such a goddamn stupid idea. Orders are orders, though, even when they're suicidal, which really makes you think, and you and the hundreds of your fellow soldiers are all armed to the teeth. Who exactly would stop you all from simply refusing the obviously suicidal order to attack? You shake such a treasonous thought from your head and double-check your equipment for the 19th.
I'm sorry. I would rather be a treasonous bastard if it means I get to live. Holy hell. I'd rather go to jail.
You're not carrying much. You never do when you go over the top, because you don't really need much. When the war first started, both men ordered their infantry to assault with full packs on their backs, expecting to take large tracts of land at a time, which would require the men to dig in and live off their own supplies until new supply lines could be linked up with the front. Machine guns and miles of trenches put a real quick stop to that thinking. Now advances were measured in dozens of meters, sometimes even 100, if things went incredibly well. If anyone wanted to resupply a successful assault, all they really needed was a strong pitching arm to lob fresh ammo over to the next trench. In some places, opposing trenches were barely a basketball court's width away from each other, and
that's insane. Okay, I thought maybe they were making a lot more greater of a distance. But in the way that they just phrased it, it sounds like they literally could have just like thrown rocks at each other and they would have gotten someone. That's insane, dude. That's the thing. If you deserted in World War II, you would most likely be executed or whatever you believe in help you if you, oh my God. God help you if you got caught by the Nazis. Oh, dude, hell no. Dude. Because, like, here's the thing, though. It's like, in World War, I know a lot more about World War II than I know about World War I. But with World War II, though, no one knew what the Nazis were doing up until, like, towards the end of the war. No one knew that the concentration camps existed. No one knew that they were starving and just gassing people to goddamn death. And that's freaking insane, right? They were able to keep such a mass genocide silent. Just insane. Absolutely insane. And it's just like, and it's like, dude, if you got caught by the Nazis, you didn't know you were going to get sent to one of those goddamn concentration camps. You didn't know. But when you got there, you would probably wish you were fucking dead. You would probably wish you were freaking dead. Sorry, again, for the cussing. Jesus. And like, that's like horrific stuff, dude. Genuinely. So then it's like World War I, I'd rather just take jail. I'd rather take jail. I'd rather take jail in almost all wars, except for World War II. With World War II, if I knew concentration camps were a thing, and if I knew what the frick was going on with those people, like before like the war pretty much just ended, I think I would go in there low key. If I knew that they were holding thousands of people in freaking concentration camps, I think I would do something a lot more. But now, here's this. I think I'm a freaking hypocrite just by saying that, because the fact is, I see those goddamn concentration camps that we have here in the goddamn US right now, and I've barely done ish. I've barely done ish, aside from speak about it here on stream and tell other people this is goddamn wrong and we should not be doing this. That's insane. A lot of the times we just end up finding out that we're just hypocritical bastards. It's just horrific. It's just horrific that we're doing this shit again.
People shot each other with pistols, not rifles. As you prep to go over the top, you'll only be taking the absolute short-term essentials. That means helmet, rifle, bayonet, ammo pouches, canteen, knife, and gas mask. You're not important enough to get a pistol for a sidearm. Typically only officers get those, but as officers die or enemy officers are killed, more and more rank-and-file grunts are picking them up for themselves. You want to leave the heavy wool jacket behind, but it helps protect you from mustard gas, and the nights get really cold out here on the front. You just hope that wherever you end up...
I feel like no one talks about the Chinese concentration camps that happened in the US because of the Pearl Harbor. Yep, that was also another thing that did happen. America has a long history of just starting goddamn concentration camps. It is literally our bread and butter. At least here in America. America is all about concentration camps. Like, don't let anyone lie to you. They really are about that ish. This isn't the first time that a lot of Hispanic people, like a lot of Latin American individuals were rounded up and then sent back to, not even sent back. A lot of them were like U.S. citizens that were just sent there just to be sent there because they didn't like brown people. And in the case of the Japanese though, I don't know if they were also sent back too. I feel like with the Japanese though, they did absolutely hold everyone in concentration camps, right? Hitler was the mastermind of in his depravity, and one of the leading reasons they didn't win was because he wasn't truly trying to win the war. He was trying to execute as many Jews as he could. It was an industry in Nazi Germany, not just a genocide. Yeah, like they made bread off that. Like that was like how they were making money. Ain't that crazy? Is that to make as much money as possible, they were just turning out human lives. Oh wait, you don't have to. If you live in America, I don't know about other countries. If you live in America, that's what you already do. Most don't know what the Japanese did to China either. Yeah, they're again, like, dude, genuinely, there's just so much egotistical evil, I feel like, that fills this world and makes everything just so much freaking worse. Also, we should really finish this video before the next hour. So much of the evil in this world is just egotistical BS or just greedy reasons. That's literally it. That's literally it. Kills thousands of children just to gain power and wealth. That's it.
Tonight, back here in defeat or in the enemy trench in victory, you have a chance to dry it off over a fire. Unlikely again, as there's no wood to be found anywhere. You check and double check the rifle, your literal lifeline out here on the front. One unlucky jam at the wrong time and you're as good as dead. It's not just a good routine though, it's calming. Checking your rifles in working order gives your anxious mind something to do, and a little bit of peace and security in a chaotic world. You can't control the war, you can't control who is or isn't shooting at you, but you can keep your weapon functioning. Suddenly, a loud piercing whistle breaks the stillness of the early evening air, like floodgates bursting.
Oh yeah, those goddamn whistles.
Quickly join in, immediately followed by the roar of hundreds of human voices. It's time, and without even thinking, you're already up and over the top.
You know, there was a movie I saw where they had a scene like this. I don't remember what it was called. I saw it on Netflix when I was in Miami though. It was so crazy to just see them blow a whistle and just thousands of guys just getting out of the goddamn trenches just to freaking die. It was like, and it was a movie too, so it wasn't even like an actual footage of that ish happening, dude. It was horrific. Or what the Japanese did to the Koreans, dude. I feel again, like I feel like a lot of this just always like a lot of this evil just comes from our own ego, our own want for power and money, and our own unwillingness to really look into ourselves sometimes. I feel like that's why a lot of stuff just freaking happens. And it's so disgusting to constantly see it happen.
Battle cry, though you're not sure if you're roaring in victory.
Was the movie in 1917? Is that the one where hold on. 1917 movie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think that should be the one where. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is the one where the guy, he was going to go deliver a message to stop like stop everyone from going forward to do what they were going to do, like to capture the German line or whatever, because it was a trap, and it was like originally two guys, and then it wasn't, then one of the guys. Oh, I mean, this movie is pretty old, so I don't really care about. It's 2019. 2019. I thought this was older. Did you believe in a race that wait? Did you believe in race that we as society has constructed? I feel like race in the way that we constructed as society, race in the sense that society has constructed it, is a bunch of bullshit. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Oh my God. It is so much bullshit. I could go on a whole rant about it. Because the fact is that there's really truly no big differences between me and another guy down the like another person of color or a white guy. There really is no goddamn difference. Now, granted, I will preface this by saying there does need to be more research to be done for each individual, for each person, because the fact is that a lot of black women or people of color end up dying at hospitals because they assume, oh, blank children tend to have puberties more often at younger ages, which is like, shut the fuck up. Just check the child and make sure that they're good. That's all you got to do. It literally just check the goddamn child. And it's like, it's so much BS just based off of, oh, they're this race. Yeah, it must be because of the race and not because of, blank random thing. You know what I mean? Oh my God, this world annoys me. This world annoys me so.
Or screaming in a blind panic. To be fair, there's plenty of both going on all around you. 5 meters, 10 meters, 15 meters. You estimate your progress as you join in the battle cry. How many meters to the enemy lines? Was it 100 or 150? How much further to relative safety? It doesn't matter. Because on your next step, your boot sinks into the soft mud all the way to your ankle, and you go tumbling down on your face. It's a wonder you didn't snap your ankle, but the accident saves your life because a breath later, and a German machine gunner opens up on the far trench, unleashing a blistering wall of lead on the advancing infantry. Men are cut down mid-charge by the dozens as machine gunners sweep in wide arcs, unleashing death to the tune of hundreds of rounds a minute. Ahead of you, like stars twinkling evilly in the dark, hundreds of muzzle flashes from machine guns and rifles spell out death for the attackers. But sitting in no man's land is not an option, because you know exactly what's coming next, and you're not disappointed. With a sickening thump, German trench mortars begin their horrible work. Shells land amongst the advancing soldiers, blowing limbs off and killing others with shrapnel.
I'm sorry, I like to think about it like those scenes in like a lot of those like a lot of movies that are based off of like war times and stuff, where they were just straight up showing just terrible ish just happening. Like that's all my brain's just going to right now. Race doesn't matter at all without the emphasis that society has put on it. Yeah, I feel like that's like pretty damn true. Except some medical stuff that's slightly different. That is also true at the same time, but a lot of the assumptions that are made within the medical industry are also because of race. That's why sometimes they won't check a certain race for something when they would check it for like a white guy or some shit, because they're like, oh, typically that's just how that race is. It's like, homie, at least do the goddamn check, because you never know. We all equal. Everything is free. Just society has made us not believe this anymore. I don't think it's exactly society. I think it's just the elites or the people that truly want it all. The people that truly want it all. Which again would be our current elites and all that biz.
Safety is to get across no man's land and into the enemy trench where machine guns, mortars, and artillery can't reach you. At least then you only have to worry about rifles and knives. So you struggle to pick yourself up, tugging at your damn foot, now buried to the shin in mud. With a sickening squelch, you pull your foot free straight out of the boot.
Oh, hell no. Dude, imagine trying to goddamn go through a no man's land with no freaking boot. So you're going barefoot. You are stepping on all those broken shards of metal on the goddamn ground. Ew! Oh my God, it hurts. It just hurts thinking about it. It's like stepping on cursed Legos.
Which remains buried a foot deep. To hell with the boot. If you don't start moving and start moving now, a missing boot will be the least of your problems.
But again, though, Sky Daddy, that's what I'm saying. There's a slight, there's that slight difference in that fact. You know what I mean?
You pick yourself up and start hobbling forward again. Running is impossible. The thick mud makes it a chore to move at any amount of speed. And looking left and
nah, I win. I'm him. I'm back.
To free limbs from the thick, soupy mud. Those men are easy targets, though, especially once the sky lights up with illumination flares fired from the German mortars and artillery. German snipers pick off the stuck soldiers like mice caught by a glue trap. It's a wonder the machine guns haven't found you yet, even as you can hear the sickening splat sound of the rounds impacting the thick mud around you.
Oh.
You can do about it, though, so you push the thought out of your mind and continue running forward. But the damned mud is exhausting to work through. You can't. You have to take a break. You hurl yourself.
Dude, oh, hell no. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. They kind of showed it right here. Imagine stepping on that, like, hold on. Imagine stepping on that knife and the knife just goes straight through your foot. Like you're running through no man's land, and next thing you know, you place your right foot down because you lost your boot. Oh my God. Dude, I hate that. I hate everything about this. Trench foot is such a freaking horrific infection, dude. I'm a low-key search it up. I want to see some terrifying.
You hurl yourself into a small shell crater, likely a previous impact from a large mortar. There's big shell craters all over the field around you, some of them from enemy or friendly artillery that fell short of their targets. Others were created on purpose in anticipation of an assault. They're meant to provide shelter for advancing infantry. Give them a place where they can drop down into and recover for the final leg to the trenches. But you know better than to dive into one of the larger craters. It's been raining for days and all that water is collected inside many of the deep craters. There it's been churned together in a thick, soupy mud, a death trap for anyone seeking shelter. Not everyone is as keen as you, and men hurl themselves into perceived safety only to find themselves trapped in the mud. It's exhausting work to tear yourself free. You watch a man to your left, covered head to toe, struggling.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Imagine, like, do you think it's possible that there's like a fully well-preserved body from the mud? Like, because I know there's like a guy, there's like a body, like one of the most, a pretty well-preserved body that died because they fell in the mud, and like they just died in the mud, and like their just body was so well-preserved. Do you think there's any like World War I soldiers that are still very well-preserved from the mud, or nah? Death? Dude, like, I mean, there has to be. I'm gonna search this up.
Only to get to the lip of the crater and have his head blown off. Some won't even make it that far, though, drowning in the mud. It doesn't help that the rain is starting to pick up again, slow and steady for now, but you know a torrential downpour can't be far behind. On the one hand, you're glad for the cover even a little bit of rain gives you. On the other, you know it spells doom for all the men stuck in the mud. The shell craters will fill up and drown every last one of them. Their only hope is that you can take the enemy trench fast enough to send help back for them. What has started as a mad rush for the enemy trench has largely been broken up into sporadic runs by smaller groups. Some of them
that is true. They could have gotten destroyed
into the enemy's trench and blessedly reducing the volume of fire, murdering you and your friends still out in no man's land. A lot don't even make it halfway. You, though, you've made it halfway, and you're determined to make it all the way. Ahead and to your right, another soldier is huddling in his own crater, and you both catch each other's eye as you survey the hellscape around you. With an unspoken nod between you, you both leap up and begin the dash to the enemy anew, emboldened by each other's presence. He takes 3 steps before a machine gun round blows his left hand off. He stumbles forward in shock and goes to scream, but more rounds stitch a pattern up his chest. You don't even hear him hit the ground as you rush past and dive into another shell hole. Someone's screaming so loud it's actually overpowering the machine guns and mortars. When your voice finally breaks, you realize it's you. A series of explosions ahead of you snaps you out of the dazed reverie inside your all-too-shallow hole. Somewhere not too far ahead, men have run into the enemy's barbed wire fortifications. These have been set in rows.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I always think about the people that are screaming in that kind of scenario, and it makes me so freaking sad. Cause I know for a fact there's like guys you're screaming for their loved ones and their parents, bro, and it genuinely breaks my fucking heart thinking about it. Oh my god, dude. That's like so freaking horrific, bro. Oh, dude, I'm gonna cry. You guys got that crying to got moment now. Search up trench foot. That's just freaking zombie feet. Oh, it's bad.
Of threes a few dozen meters ahead of the enemy's trench and are meant to slow infantry down and make them easy pickings for machine guns and rifles. Mortars and grenades can even be dropped directly on top of them and do little more than turn the neat rows of barbed wire into a single twisted mess of gouging steel.
I'll look at my DMs in a sec, man.
Their job this way. There's 3 options for dealing with barbed wire. Well, technically 4, but number 4 involves you getting blasted as you try to figure out a way through it, and nobody likes that option. Number 1 is to cut your way through with wire cutters. This is an excellent way of dealing with barbed wire, if it wasn't so damn slow. Each strand has to be cut individually, clearing a path for the rest of the assault. It's so painstakingly slow that wire cutters are only brought on an assault as a last resort. Options 2 and 3 are preferable. Instead, saboteurs will often try to sneak across no man's land in the dead of night and snip the wire under the cover of darkness in advance of an assault. Sometimes they even survive the attempt. Option number 2 is to use explosives. The British have developed a special type of explosives called the Bangalore torpedo. It doesn't look much like a torpedo, so no clue why they named it that. All it is really is several links of explosives inside metal tubes, which can be screwed together. Then
yeah, nah, I lost. The one time he admits that he lost, bro, that's crazy.
Through the barbed wire, lights one end and finds whatever cover he can. The resulting explosion blasts the barbed wire apart, creating a neat channel to pour through and pass the...
Oh, okay, I see.
Option 3 is almost as bad as option 4, but better than option 1. For everyone except you, of course. If there's no wire cutters nearby, no explosive charges, or you're simply taking casualties at a truly frightening rate, then it's up to some brave soul to simply hurl themselves onto the barbed wire.
Oh my god, that is horrific! Oh my god, how many people do you think actually did that? How many people do you actually think did that, dude?
And allow his buddies to use him as a human bridge. This is surprisingly effective, but rarely ends up well for the volunteer who gets left behind, struggling to extricate himself from tangles of razor-sharp wire. Hopefully the assault is successful and your buddies can come back to cut you out. But if it isn't, well...
Dude. Oh, hell nah, bro. And don't pull it up on stream. I'm gonna pull it up. Dude. Dude, oh my god, that is actually horrific. Imagine like seeing your buddy just throw himself on like the barbed wire because there was no other choice, and he's trying to like scream to you to like just go, like just walk over him, go, and then like you have to walk over your buddy as because you know for a fact like he's breaking a few freaking bones from all the dudes that are just stomping on him as he runs by. So like let's say you run on him and you can just feel his bones snapping under your feet. Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! Why the fuck do we do this? Jesus!
You can only hope the enemy is merciful enough to put a bullet in you for a mercy killing, beats slowly bleeding out over days on a tangle of steel. Sometimes, though, soldiers will bring heavy blankets to throw on the barbed wire and try to crawl over it that way. A few inches of blanket isn't nearly as protective, but it's better than nothing. Today, though, you're lucky. The sappers have actually survived the mad dash across no man's land, and a series of explosions blasts a way through the obstacle. The good news is that the way through the jumble of razor blades is clear. The bad news is the breaches in the wire make for very narrow funnels through which dozens of men must pour through, perfect targets for machine guns. But there's more explosions across the front and more breaches in the enemy's defenses. By the time it's your turn to dash past the wire, there's so many holes and the assault is so close that enemy machine gunners are having a hard time keeping up. Most of them have been firing non-stop for minutes now, pausing only briefly for ammo belt changes. Their water-cooled barrels are red hot in the dark and in danger of catastrophic overheating. Their accuracy is way off thanks to deforming the barrels, but at close range the machine gun fire is still withering. Your side is doing it though. Men are making it to the trench and hopping down. You can hear the muffled sounds of rifles fired inside 8-foot deep trenches, and the screams of the dying and wounded. Just a few more seconds of running, you're almost there. You can feel machine gun rounds whiz by you with a sharp thwack. It's the sound of furious hornets flying by, but none manage to strike you, and then finally, you're there. You don't bother to climb down, you hurl yourself into the trench, smashing against the far wall and landing awkwardly on your back. Something soft has broken your fall, though, and as you twist and flail and try to stand up, you realize why you can't get your footing. You're standing on fresh corpses. You crawl forward and free yourself. The bodies are so covered in blood and mud that you can't even tell which side they belong to. Not that it matters, because nothing matters, but taking and securing this trench. You didn't run all the way across certain death in a muddy hell just to die now, and you sure as hell aren't running back through it all again either. A figure turns the corner of the trench and you are instinctively raising your rifle. Everyone is so filthy and looks so bedraggled that you both hesitate, unsure if you're looking at friend or foe. You're quicker to notice the pattern of the uniform underneath the grime and dirt than he is, though, and you squeeze the trigger. One German down, several million to go. The trenches are built with the occasional sharp right and left turn so as to create only small straight sections. This helps limit the damage from a direct hit inside the trench from an artillery shell. It also makes a twisting maze where every turn could put you face to face with death. More than once, though, you nearly blow the head off one of your own, with them returning the favor. You group up, though, running through the corridors of the trench. By the time you run into your fourth group of Germans, you're already given up your rifle. It's all but useless in the tight confines, and both you and your enemy...
Oh, hell nah, bro. Just... Oh, they had a whole night. They had whole freaking knife fights just going on in the goddamn trenches, bro. You're like imagine you and your homies, right? You guys are literally in this tight, confined corridor. And like you got one group over here with just a bunch of knives, and you got another group over here with a bunch of knives, and you guys are just wildly swinging at each other, dude. Like this. It does really make you wonder, why do we constantly find CSGO knifing other Germans? It's crazy. Bro, why do y'all make this kind of joke, bro? Going like, oh my God, hitting one of those like CSGO knife tricks. He's just over here flipping his knife. He's over here just like, and he's like still getting kills. Bro, dude starts sliding on like the CSGO slide, just. And gets a German, dude. Oh my God, bro. This is insane. This is horrific.
Fight with knives, clubs, sharpened metal stakes, bayonets, even your bare fists. Outside the trench, it's the early 20th century, replete with the monstrous inventions of industrialized warfare that kill men at a rate that would have made Genghis Khan or any great general of antiquity shiver in envy. Here in the mud, it's war as man has waged it since antiquity, with sharpened metal, muscle, and blood. The rain is falling in earnest now, drowning out the sounds of the battle above and around you. Visibility falls. Your world is now nothing more than the few meters in front or behind you to the next bend in the zigzagging trench. You're exhausted, lungs on fire as you...
There has to be so many soldiers that just like straight up stabbed their own teammates genuinely just so often.
Lift up your knife to parry a blow from a German soldier. It's a half-hearted parry, barely able to deflect the incoming attack, but that's okay, because it too was a half-hearted attack. Both you and your mortal enemy collapse into the mud, panting for breath. When people die, the bowels loosen, adding foulness to the blood-drenched mud, quickly turning into a vile soup at the bottom of the trench. It covers you, seeps through your thick coat and uniform, but there's no room or energy to complain. Lying in filth and death, both you and the German soldier struggle to catch your breath, spent far beyond normal human capabilities. You both stare at each other as you gasp for breath. There's an unspoken plea in each other's eyes. Wait. One more breath. Another. Okay, just one more. You're both silently asking the other for just a little more time. Why fight? You both wordlessly ask each other, what possible reason is there for us two, covered in mud and shit, to keep fighting? You're the first to put a stop to the silent conversation. You try and push the guilt away and out of your mind as your knife sinks deep into his chest. But you have to look away as the knife does its work. Why keep fighting? I don't know. Because if I don't, maybe you'll let me live, but your friends probably won't. So I have to kill you, and all your friends. So there's more of my friends than your friends, and then I'm guaranteed to live. You pick yourself up off the muddied bottom and look up. A group of figures have turned the corner, rifles at the ready, but nobody fires. And as they get near you, you wipe the grime out of your eyes and realize why. They're friendlies. And more than that, their uniforms are relatively clean, which means one thing. They didn't cross no man's land hurling themselves into muddy death traps to avoid strafing machine gun fire and enemy mortars. They're reinforcements. The assault was a success. The enemy's guns silenced. How long has it been since the whistles? Couldn't have been more than 5 minutes. But one of the new guys tells you it's been nearly half an hour since the attack began. A half an hour. Impossible. but you take the news with a shrug of your shoulders. Miraculously, you aren't wounded, save for a few scratches here and there, but you are completely spent. You barely have the energy to stand, so you don't. You fall right where you are, and one of the new guys helps lift and drag you to a place of modicum cleaner than the muddy blood and guts where you fell. He breaks open a tin and pulls out a few pieces of cracker and salted meat. It's not much, but you devour it nonetheless. Then reach for the canteen at your side. It's gone though. Well, half of it at least. A piece of shrapnel or maybe machine gun fire sliced the thing nearly in two. A few inches over and it would have been your leg. With you bleeding out in a shell hole somewhere, your remains lost in the mud forever. The new guy slaps.
Oh, dude, there has to be so many guys that just had like barely small little misses, bro. Small little misses. My God.
Take big greedy gulps. When you're done, he takes it back and moves to place it back in his holder, but you smack his hand to get his attention. Grabbing the canteen again, you unscrew the top and stick it into the mud, letting rain fall into the canteen and slowly refill it. It's a bit of veteran knowledge, hard-earned from 6 months at the front. You never know which way
smart.
Go. Today's victory could be tomorrow's reversal, and in less than 24 hours, you might be going over the top in the opposite way to escape a brutal enemy counterattack. You can't rely on resupply in these situations. No telling when you might be getting fresh water again. And that's when you finally take in the soldiers huddled around you in the trench, nervously fingering their rifles, trying to do their best to ignore the dead bodies at their feet. Clean increased by horror or exhaustion. No wonder they weren't in the first wave over the top. They're kids, fresh from a few accelerated.
War is shit and evil and good for nothing much. Yeah, exactly, dude. It really is.
Weeks of military training and fed directly into.
It really does just show like how pointless war is in general, to be honest.
The meat grinder. The only small mercy they received was avoiding being first over the top, but that mercy has been dispensed and is.
I do gotta say though, it's only pointless to a certain point. Like violence itself is never really justified, but to also say that there aren't exceptions to violence is also a whole lot of crocodile.
Is now over because casualties for the first wave are always high. You took the trench, but now it's up to them to hold it. And already you can hear the whistles coming from the wrong side of the trenches, signaling that the Germans have something to say about you occupying their defensive works. With a groan, you pick yourself up onto your feet and search around for a usable rifle. It's not hard, given the multiple Germans and friendlies, but you pick one up from your side since you're still carrying plenty of ammunition, and you're not really sure if German rifles take the same rounds. You find a spot on the trench and lift yourself up so your rifle and head are exposed. The kids in the trench with you realize what's going on and quickly move to follow suit. Up ahead, barely 75 meters through the falling rain, you can already pick out rushing figures. Already machine gun fire is reaching out to them, and you press your rifle to your shoulder, pick out a target, slowly exhale, and squeeze the trigger. Now go check out Surviving Actual Military Combat, True Story, or click this other video.
Dude, Jesus Christ. Yo, infographic show? Bro, I kind of forgot how goated these guys are, bro. This was a solid video, bro. Clap it up for them, guys. Oh my God, what a solid little video. God, that was horrific, though. It's just like, it really does make you think. And also, now I got to go see what a trench foot looks like. Guys, wish me luck. Wish me luck on how bad this is. You guys are not going to see this, but we're about to see trench foot right now. Oh my God, how bad is it? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, I pulled it up. Oh, his skin's peeling back. Oh, his skin's freaking peeling back, dude. You know, I always heard about trench foot, but my God, that is horrific. I want to get like a better picture, though. I want to get a better picture. Like, what is it? Oh, okay. So it's like the skin peeling back from all the moisture. And it becomes exposed, and then it's all nasty and just gets infected. Oh my God, that is okay. Yeah, that is horrific. Yeah, that's some zombie feet right there. Yep, that is. Oh, yeah. There's some that's straight up green, like straight up zombie rot green. Like, dude. Oh, that is horrific, dude. That is, oh my God. I don't think I'm gonna be okay for a little bit. Ugh. Actually, no, I think I've seen worse. I've seen Mexican cartel videos. Like, I've like actual Mexican cartels like shit happening. So Yeah, no, I think it's fine. That is an actual picture from World War One. So the quality isn't the best, but it's an accurate representation. Yeah, exactly my point though. No, you're right. No, that's not exactly my point. You are right. You're right. Jesus, dude. Ugh. My God, dude. This is why like I truly this is what I'm truly like tired of all this BS and like people like, you know what? We should go to war. Dude, we should not. We should stay the far frick away from it as far as possible. You know what I mean? My God. Oh, dude. Okay, so we got ads going on in like 11 seconds, guys. Just can't wait to edit this one. Well, I did try not to cuss much in this one, so be grateful, buddy. I could have cussed so much. Literally, I don't want to. I really don't want to do these reaction stuff so often though, because I'm kind of scared of falling into the constant repeat of doing the same ish over and over again. So I'm hoping next week, if everything goes all right, we are going to be playing a few games and just not doing a reaction. Well, doing a yapping, but also reaction stream, because that's again like the weird exception that I decided to make was that it's only going to be on yapping streams. You know what I mean? Or F you. Yeah, that's fair. I'm sorry. I sent you a video. Yeah, what did you send? Alone at the edge of the universe, humming a tune for nearly will I. Ooh.
Please let me in. Be quiet, Ray Shower. I'm listening to Lady Gaga. Pop, 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 poker face, pop, pop, poker face, ma, 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 ma. Pop, 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 pop.
I want to see each and every one of these characters hanging. Like genuine. Bring back public execution for these individuals. Just because of cuteness aggression. That's why. That's my reasoning for literally just hanging these creatures. But yeah, no, war is absolutely ingrained in human, like just being human. Monopoly gift, dude. Oh, well, hopefully you didn't get my IP address with that one. All right, just saying. My God, prime glue material. What? Prime glue material. What do you? Wait, what is glue made out of? What is glue made out of? Hold on. What is glue made out of? Hold on. Made out of natural or synthetic polymers like PVA, polyurethane, and collagen, discovered in a solvent such as water. Designed to bond materials, traditional animal-based glue is produced from collagen found in animal hides, bones, and hooves, while modern white glue is synthetic plastic-based polymers. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I didn't expect to see a bunch of hanging animals, but I guess you're right. The joke about making glue from horses, well, this is a new one to me. All right. Straight up, that's a new one to me. I'll tell you that much. Dear God. That is actually horrific. Not really. I mean, I think I've seen worse. It's all pretty bad, to be honest. Is someone really streaming a tornado threat today? Chasers on the ground. Okay, hold on. Hold on. They're chasing trans people now? Guys, I think they're chasing trans people, guys. For those that do not know. OG Smosh, bro. Ain't no goddamn way. 13 years ago for that old Smash video, bro. That's crazy, bro. I love that, man. I miss OG Smosh. But that was like a very different time in general. So I'm pretty sure we'll probably see something like definitely not okay. You know what I mean? Hold on. My childhood, for real, bro. I love them. That one is that one is new. It's wait. What, the joke about glue being made from horses, or are we talking about the Smosh video? Because which one are we talking about? Parallax? What the freak is parallax? So what happens if I were to tape glue to my glueness? My gluanus? Gluanus? Joke. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you're built like a grandpa, all right? Maybe you're built like the oldest man on existence. Well, it's true for both, I guess. I guess true, but still. What video was I even looking at? Oh, yeah, Smosh, because it was made way back when. You know what oh my God, you know what I really meant? Dude, hold on, wait. I want to know, are there like custom Steam Deck shells to like make it transparent? Shells. Transparent. Dude, because genuinely, I don't know why don't companies have these anymore? Why don't companies do this anymore? I want a transparent shell for my Steam Deck OLED. All right? I want a transparent shell for my ish, bro. Sincerely. I don't understand why don't companies make their handhelds with why aren't there translucent phones? You know what I mean? I mean, look at these. These are freaking dope. Glow in the dark is insane. I like that. That's fun. But look at this. Like a nice purple or nice gradient look. Oh, these roll go so freaking hard, bro. Wait, why don't companies make... Okay, wait, hold on. Why don't companies... Wait, gaming companies, handheld companies, gaming... handheld. Radium Steam Deck shell would go so hard. Radium? What is radium? Hold on. What is radium? Radium? What is radium? A highly radioactive, naturally occurring silvery white material that decays from uranium and thorium. Oh no. Oh no. Horrifically radioactive material. Yeah, I kind of figured. I just found out. My God, you're a sadist for that one. Yeah, but why don't gaming companies make trans shells for their consoles? Hold on, I think I spelled that wrong. Yeah, I definitely spelled that wrong. Clear plastic is more expensive, less durable, and less aesthetically appealing. That is some BS. Less aesthetically pleasing is BS. With modern density packed international components. BS, bro. So the only reason why they stopped doing it is because clear plastic is more expensive. That's a lame excuse, bro. Oh, there's a video of history of translucent gaming stuff. Well, it's like 8 minutes. 8 minutes and 36 seconds, low-key. Springy. Oh, hold on. Look in the deal, please. I want some soapbean right now. Depends on the type of clear plastic. Yeah, but I think mainly for who the fuck is it? I have no idea. My PFP is peak. I have no idea who that is. That's a problem. I'm sorry, King. I have no idea who that is. Either looks really good or doggish. I mean,
take you back to a simpler time, a clearer time, a more transparent time. Okay, enough puns. In this video, we're going to look...
My God, how old is this video? 4 years old? Actually, that's not even that bad. I thought it'd be worse. The Switch Pro Controller is pretty much see-through one as well. Okay, that is true. The Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, that one is see-through. But I just... bro, I mean, it could not be... is it really that brittle in comparison? Oh, my N64 is purple. Transparent purple? Because I love the transparent purple look. I love that. That is probably one of my favorite looks. That's why low-key, if I were to get any of these, I'd probably get the purple translucent look. Because, I mean, look at that! It's so sexy! And also, I love looking at computer parts. I love looking at this kind of stuff. Oh, what's up, Stella? Welcome. How's it going? But like, dude, like, I mean, look at that. That is so sexy. That is awesome. I love this. This looks amazing. That's why I'm like, low key, I might just end up getting one of these like shells and just like make that my console from here on out, bro. Low key. I'm honestly really thinking about it. Transparent plastic is brittle as ish. I mean, is it really that brittle? Is clear plastic brittle? I mean, it can't be that brittle. I mean, my water bottle's not that brittle. So I got into college for softball. Hey, let's go. Let's freaking go, Stella. W, Stella. I'm happy for you. What are you studying for in college, though? What are you studying for? Also, it's been a real big while, so I hope it sounds like everything's going all right for you. Clear plastics like acrylic and polyester are considered brittle. They lack the strengthening fillers found in opaque plastics, making them prone to cracking and snapping under stress, particularly in joints or hinges. The Steam Deck doesn't have joints or hinges. Oh, sorry, the birds freaked me out. I don't know. I have until July to figure it out. Figure it out. Low-key scared. Help. I mean, homie, you gotta just experiment. You gotta just gotta kind of think about like what is something that you already like doing, right? Just think about stuff that you already like doing. For me personally, like I'm going back to college too, Stella. I'm gonna go for marketing. Well, I'm gonna get my associates, but I'm gonna lean into marketing, production, and also business as like kind of like my three things. So you can choose multiple things at once. Granted, it's gonna be a bitch, but still, that's like the main three things that I'm gonna kind of be leaning into for my stuff because that's already stuff that I like doing, and that's what I'm already doing now. You know what I mean? Just more than half the time, sometimes to the complex answer, it is literally the simplest answer sometimes. The bottle has thick walls than what any Steam Deck could have. They could make the Steam Deck a little thicker then, I think. Maybe no. Boob's background low. Yeah, so people just told me to write that one, so it wasn't my choice. I'll say that much. But still though, like bro, just having a purple Steam Deck. Oh my god, it'd be so fire, bro. I mean, look at that. I want it. Oh, hold on, you guys can't even see it. You missed a lot of Tagat lore. Yeah, you definitely did, Stella. You definitely did. But I mean, look at that. That is so freaking sexy, man. I want it. So who's willing to let me sell their liver for it? Like genuinely, I'm not kidding. Who's willing to let me sell their liver for it? I want it. I mean, look at that, bro. It's so freaking cool. I love it. I think what the email said was that I have softball and core classes. Just my goal is D3 softball. Shit, man. You got it then. Seems like you already kind of have a good idea where you want to go then. Live your life. Do your core classes. You gotta at least get your associates. Try to at least get your associates is what I would recommend. And later on, you could kind of think about it more and more and what you really want to do. And you could do that. And if you really do want to get into softball, then all power to you, girl. Get that shit. Fun fact, he's on meds now. Well, ADHD meds, actually. But yeah, I'm on ADHD meds now, Stella. So I still act about the same. Just a little more focused sometimes. Well, half the times I feel like, at least, right? I feel like I got a lot more focused than I usually would, right, guys? Either way, so I do want to see the history of transparent consoles, though.
The time when electronics went see-through and how the video game industry embraced the transparent trend. Who would have thought? I
love this, man. GOC could be ADHD meds, could be schizo meds. No, I don't have schizo meds, man. I don't need schizo meds. All right, look, I know I talk to myself in the goddamn corner, but that is not what that is not exactly I don't need schizomeds. So less silly, low? No, of course you're not. Less silly? What do you mean? Clipped? What do you mean clipped? No. Hey, I'm the clipper. I be clipping around here, Stella. What do you mean? I be the clipper. Mods, banner. I'm joking. She is a mod, but still. But no, of course I'm still doing the same amount of BS that I was before. You know what I mean? Like, just because I'm on an HD meds doesn't really make much of a difference. Because as much as I've seen it really hasn't. I am a mod. Yeah, fuck.
Could have made such a difference. And yet, when I was 10, something about see-through electronics just made them look so cool and futuristic. This
and tickled my brain right.
Bam. Holy shit, you can see the rumble packs. Take my money. Transparent electronics actually date back to the...
After editing his last video, I'm not so sure. About me being silly? About me being silly or what? Or about me just not cursing as much? Okay. Well, specify, Sky Daddy, instead of just, you know, saying that and just being like, yeah, schizo or not. Okay. Okay. Look. Oh, I'm sorry that I like being an entertaining individual. So screw me for wanting to make you guys content, I guess. Also, I just realized you guys can't even see the guy over here. You guys can't even see the fella.
80s and were first brought to mainstream attention with these see-through phones. But the
look at that, that's so dope.
Games consoles until the 90s. In 1995, as part of their Play It Loud line, Nintendo released a clear variant of the original Game Boy. This line was an attempt to drive sales to the aging Game Boy, which was 6 years old at the time, by giving it new colors. The following year, Nintendo would release a smaller, lighter version of the Game Boy known as the Game Boy Pocket, which had a see-through variant at launch. Japan would also see an atomic purple variant, a color that would become synonymous.
Really? They wouldn't make one of those for us? I want one. Dude, same.
With the next generation of Game Boys a few years later. Moving on, the Nintendo 64 launched in Japan and US in 1990.
Purple. I love purple, dude. I love the color purple too, but for real.
Gray with a light gray controller. You know, because nothing says fun like the color gray. Nintendo soon realized this and introduced the fantastic line of translucent consoles in 1998. There was Smoke Black, Jungle Green, Watermelon Red, Ice Blue, Fire Orange, and everyone's favorite, Pimp Purple. Sorry, I meant to say
Pimp!
Japan.
No, Pimp Purple! Pimp Purple! I love that!
Clear blue and red variants, which had a translucent top and a pale white base. 1998 also saw the release of the Game Boy.
I have one. Yeah, you did say that.
With a name like that, it only made sense that the handheld would come in different color variants. But for most people, the console's most iconic variant was translucent atomic.
Of course.
But there were in fact a bunch more see-through variants, although most of them were limited or special editions and very hard to come by. And of course, every Game Boy Color cartridge was see-through as well. 1998 really was the year transparent electronics took over. That same year, Apple introduced their iMacs, which had a translucent body.
This is why I love it. I really wish they would bring it back. I know it's more brittle and it's a lot more expensive, but come on. Like, come on.
Big on the see-through.
Like imagine like a MacBook that's like translucent, right? That'd be so dope. Also, I kind of got bored of the video pretty quick, so I ain't gonna lie. I'm moving on. Half-Life feels real. Actually, I disagree wholeheartedly. Why can I find Lady Dimitrescu running around fighting ant lions? All right, come on, that's not realistic at all. I have Lady Dimitrescu mod. Sorry. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, dude. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It has been a week for me, man. It has been a week, to be honest. So much random BS just happening all over the place, bro. What time is it? It's almost 8. It's almost 9. Yeah, 9 p.m. It's almost 9 p.m., guys. So, again, heads up, I will be ending stream at 9, well, technically in 30 minutes, because I do really want to get a sleep on time, but I also do want to try to edit some videos for the week. Oh, I don't want to say too much, because I feel, like, I don't know about you guys, right? But whenever I start talking about stuff that I'm doing, am I the only one that feels like, whenever I start talking about stuff that I'm doing, I end up feeling like there's like this weight of expectation that's now placed upon me by other people just because I told them. And then it's because of that weight of expectation that I feel even less motivated to go and do that one thing. You know what I mean? Am I the only one that has that goddamn experience? Because I don't think I am. I don't think I'm the only one that has that feeling constantly pop into my head because I'm like, I really want to share this thing. And then as soon as I get reception back from them, I'm like, oh no, now I have expectations. Now I feel really unmotivated. For me, it's the opposite. You know, I'm really happy for you, Sky Daddy. I'm happy for you. At least you don't have to suffer the pain that I feel. Tiga is definitely playing with the Lady Demetress Zegzi mode. maybe you have no idea. But like so though, it's like at least King gets me. Like I don't know why. I don't know what's up with that like feeling of like I tell people to force myself to not procrastinate the ish out of stuff. Now, see, like to me that sounds weird. That sounds freaking weird because for me, I love doing my stuff in the background and not telling people. But then that also creates the thing where it's like I really do want recognition for what I'm doing, but I can't have that if I literally can't do anything after telling people about it, or at least people that I care about knowing. You know what I mean? Like that's why I set the expectation for at least my content on YouTube that at least for like my like main channel, the videos are going to be whatever the frick I decide. So if I decide I want to make a goddamn video essay about someone, or if I want to do a goddamn deep dive on someone, I'm going to go do it. And that's why I set that expectation up so that I could just go and do it without anyone expecting, oh, he's going to make this kind of content, this kind of content, this kind of content, and only this kind of content. No, I don't like that. I hate being like put in a box. I hate that. I hate that so goddamn much. And that's why I really do want to be recognized for the work that I do. But then I also have the impatientness of actually like waiting till it's done. You know what I mean? But that's also like ADHD playing its part in like, you know, like cutting the hell out of my, like just absolutely eating away at my, what is it called? My dopamine. Yeah, my ADHD brain eating away at my dopamine, which then causes me to go want to tell people about it because then it gives me dopamine because of the attention. And then the attention is a whole fucking thing on its own. Freaking thing on its own. Tega decided to do a full playthrough of Lady Demotress Zegzi mod on YT. He'll do it. That's if I decide to. Which I won't because then I'll be Actually, is there even a mod like that on Gmod? Hold on. Now I gotta see. If there's a naked Lady Demotress mod on there. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I've seen like that one SCP. Like I've seen an SCP. I've seen an SCP mod where like it was that one character. It was this one character. It was like this one SCP that was like constantly behind you or like behind you in mirrors. You know what I mean? Just gotta get good with the sensor bars. That is true. That is absolutely true. Hold on. Lady Demu. How do you spell Demitrusk? Hold on, I got it. Wait, Demitrusk? Demi? You know, I love to see that there's still people making mods for Workshop. I mean, there has to be a naked mod for her. Like, there's no way in hell no one wouldn't make a naked. Okay, I'm not. You know, I'm not really seeing a lot of that. What I am seeing though is a lot of random characters. I have no idea what majority of these individuals are at all. Either way, so I guess I'm done with that. God damn, yeah, I know. But yeah. I don't know. That's like always been like my one thing. I hate it. I want to tell people about the stuff that I'm doing, but it's that expectation. It's if I'm not able to distract myself like somewhat after, then I start remembering it way too much, and then I can't stop myself. Might have been purged back when Steam was being pressured by MasterCard about NSFW stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You know, I was really curious about what was going on with that, and then I kind of forgot it even happened. How far do they get with censoring everything on there? You know what I mean? How far did they actually get with that one? Because I know for a fact there's still a lot of NSFW stuff just chilling on freaking oh my god. My god, why can't I there's just a lot of like NSFW stuff and like really, really hardcore stuff for some goddamn reason. Hold on. Oh, I like this. Hold on. This might be a game we end up playing. I ain't gonna cap. Dead Flats. What's a minute? Minute 17. Are you gonna be cool or are you gonna be kind of lame? Well, it's Grandpa. He's chilling. Yeah, no, I never mind my grandpas when I think about it. Yeah, no, all my grandpas were dead as hell before I was even born, bro. Dead as hell. I think they were dead for like a solid 6 years. It was bad. I don't remember, but I think wait. I think a lot has been re-uploaded with after MasterCard released its pressure. So why was MasterCard even pressuring Steam though? Like, did they ever say the reasons why? Or were they just doing it just to do it? You know what I mean? I feel like with a lot of these companies do just do it just to do it. I should probably. Is that Avatar? No, it's Dragon Ball Z. I don't care for Dragon Ball Z. I don't care. I don't like it, to be honest. I don't think I've really ever found a reason to care for it.
P is for priceless, the look upon your faces. E is for extinction, all your puny races. R for revolution, which
Geo underscore V.
Why did he roll his R so hard on that last one? There were some loud Karens that were saying it wasn't okay, and some wait, oh my god, it wasn't okay and stuff, and MasterCard just folded. Wow. Well, it didn't take me that long to really find some NSFW stuff. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's the fifth one down, and it's called Chubby Story. Dude, Chubby Story's a crazy name for it. Oh my god, Chubby name is a wild name to name that. It's literally right down there, right under Outworld Station. It is right there. And then 2 under that, Amazons versus Zombies. Bro, it's free. Oh, hell no, bro. Dear God. Okay. Chubby Stories is a crazy goddamn name. Crazy goddamn name. I just can't understand as to like why Steam allows like just so much NSFW stuff to just go up there. Like it's funny to come across it, but when it comes out at the wrong time. You know what I mean? Oh my god. It was a group called Collective Shout. Oh my fucking god. Collective Shout. I think I remember these guys. I'm pretty sure these were the guys that were just like going around bitching about everything and saying that they're for women or some bullshit like that, when really it's just another fucking far-right group that needs to just go fucking kill themselves. I'm sorry. Like, I don't really feel bad for these people anymore. I'm so tired of this shit. I am so fucking tired of this shit. They can see themselves out. Please, for the love of God. They threaten my family's life. They threaten everything that I hold dear to my life. They can go fuck themselves. I do not care anymore. I hate to say it. I'm sorry. There's a lot of like coworkers that I low-key just stopped talking to in general for like ever since since I started finding out more stuff about them, and one of them felt comfortable enough to fucking throw up a Nazi salute at a goddamn white elephant like thing that we're doing all together as a group. You know what I mean? I could not be fucking friends with people that think that shit's okay at fucking all. Bro, what? Dude. This guy, like that guy, the one that threw up the Nazi salute, made a comment to me one time. In addition to that, just being like, "Oh, bro, you're gonna end up in those concentration camps." And this is why I don't talk to him anymore. I'm not gonna allow access to me from a guy that wants to go around spewing that kind of ish, bro. They were the reason MasterCard pressured Steam. I just looked it up to check. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they were like a right wing group. Straight up, bro. My God. The guy kicked his arse. Yeah. If only HR in America actually did something. Oh, they do not, though. They do not care. Like, unless you have everything well documented and present it more of a liability to the company, they will not give a rat freaking butt about it. They will not care at all. They will just be like, all right, cool. File any complaints. And that's it. You have to have everything like fairly well documented and ready to go. I know for a fact that as soon as I leave this job, I low-key just want to tell him to go fuck himself and tell him to never contact me or anything like that again, dude. Instead of being useless. Dude, I know. They're not useless to the company. They're useful to the company and not, you know what I mean? Like, they're useful to the company. They're not useless in that aspect. They're useless to us, though. They do not care. They do not care. We don't pay their checks, technically. So, you know, who cares? They don't care. They don't give a shit, which is fine. Okay, fuck me. But like, again, this is why I'm just so tired of my workplace and just tired of the people that are there. Because like, there's some of them that are like, we could still be friends though, right? And I'm like, yeah, we totally are. No, we fucking ain't, dude. As soon as I leave, I'm never talking to any of you guys again. Holy frick. Oh my God, like all those things you said about trans people. Yeah, no, you could F on out of here. My best friend's literally trans. I do not care about you. You are nowhere near to the same level that I hold my best friend. I don't need quantity. I need quality. From everything I've seen about HR in America, they're just there to protect the company. Yeah, they absolutely are. They absolutely are. That's why I'm saying, like, if I do end up working in marketing, I just want to go work for a nonprofit, like straight up. I'm just going to go work for a nonprofit because I would rather go work for a nonprofit, make a little bit less money, instead of working for these heartless goddamn companies that only want to push just the most absurd, terrible shit that they can. You know what I mean? Like that, like that's literally me. Like I'd rather go work at a nonprofit. At least here in America, don't be fooled. Nonprofits, the people that at least work for nonprofits, they make decent chunk of change. They make a decent chunk of change for themselves. More than what, like they make well enough to where they can live life comfortably. And I would rather go do that. I would rather go work for a nonprofit, live my life comfortably. I don't need much more than that. And just kick a bat, stream with you guys, and just yap, just talk. Like I would much rather that than go to a company and try to sell people on some BS. I'd rather try to sell people on something that will actually help improve others' lives and theirs as well. You know what I mean? That's what I'd rather go do. Like hell, I'd rather go do the marketing campaign for like socialist people running for office. You know what I mean? I'd love to go do that. That would be awesome. And I feel like I have a decent idea of like how to actually like market and shit. You know what I mean? If you're gonna work for nonprofit, just be careful. It's actually a nonprofit and not one of many scams that pretend to be nonprofit or are nonprofit on a technicality. Yeah, exactly. That is one thing I am gonna be careful about. I'm pretty sure companies like Salvation Army and a few others like that do land in that area. Yeah, I don't like that. Like there's like a creative reuse center where like over like in one of like the towns near me, and like dude, I want to see them succeed. So I'm like, dude, Loki, I kind of want to reach out and ask him like, hey, could I help you with marketing? Could I help you with marketing? Because that would be a good step in to trying to work for these nonprofits and truly help them out. Because the more their messages can be spread, the more they can help people out. You know what I mean? The more people that are willing to help out will come in and help out. They'll either donate, they'll do whatever they got to do. And that's what I love to see. And that's what I want to continue to see. Again, like I'm not a big fan of these corporations, and I've made that very clear throughout the time that I've been streaming entirely. I hate that shit with a goddamn burning passion. And that's why, again, like I'd rather go work for a nonprofit and just live an okay life. You know what I mean? I don't need not an okay life. It would be a good life. It would be a good life. I don't need to go and buy a freaking yacht, dude. I don't need a yacht. I don't even really like the sea like that, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I'd rather just go on like a Carnival cruise and just go kick it with everyone there and just have a good time with that. Oh, speaking of cruises, actually, apparently there's like a super deadly virus that broke out on a cruise ship. I think it's called the Hanta virus. Is it called the Hanta virus? Hold on. So, guys, are you guys ready to run the Fae with COVID 2.0? Are you guys ready? Hold on. Cruise. Yeah, cruise ship hantavirus. Yeah. Guys, are you guys damn near ready to run it back with COVID 2.0, bro? What even is hantavirus? Where is this even coming from? Is this like a new virus or something? Hantavirus. Okay, so it's called nah, I win 1000%, bro. Oh hell no. Anthrohantavirus is a genus of viruses that include all hantaviruses that cause diseases in humans, but are not spread by humans. Oh, okay. So it's like something that are naturally found primarily in rodents. Okay, so this is something that you can catch from a rodent, but once a human has it, it can't be spread to another human. That's before it mutates. Hantavirus, closer linked to cruise ship travel. Damn. See, like that's what I'm saying though. It's like I would like the idea of going on a cruise, but at the same time, like that sounds so bad. I'm freaking ready in Sweden. We barely had any change in our daily life. Dude, Loki, yo, Skyday, let me move in with you, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Live, cause we already just built different like that. No, it's because you guys actually like give a shit about what's going on, and you guys were able to, put a cap on it quick. Loki, let me chill with you guys, Loki, bro. Let me kick it back with the Swedens, bro. Hey, do the Swedes F with rave music, like EDM in general, dude? Do Swedes such as yourself like really F with rave music? I need to know this. This is a necessary step in that fact. Hell yeah, bro. Yes! Dude, I'm gonna go party. Guys, I'm going to Sweden. Yeah! Tagat's going to Sweden, guys, and I'm gonna go freaking party it up with the goddamn Swedes. I don't even really know how to dance. I'm gonna start freaking moving my body, just going crazy with it, just moving my body. Sweden vlog, dude, absolutely. Dude, actually, I need to search it up. Does Sweden really love rave music like that? You've ever been in a mosh pit? Dude, once. And it was my first time back at Ultra. And it was freaking awesome, dude. Hell yeah, bro. Hold on. Yes, Sweden has a deep love for EDM. Okay, so I'm reading this from like Google's AI, so grain of salt here, guys. And is considered a global powerhouse for the genre, having produced iconic artists like Avicii. Avicii was there? Dude, no freaking way. Avicii's freaking Swedish. Eric Paredes and Alonso. The country has a very active melodic focused EDM scene and holds a strong cultural appreciation for electronic beats and innovative production. Bro. Oh, you didn't know? No, I didn't know. I moved to Europe. Wait, hold on. Let me show this everyone. I moved to Europe and suddenly love EDM. Hold on. Give me your favorites to check out. If you move to Stockholm, then you need to listen to Master of Progressive House, Eric Perret. Dude, low key, guys, I need to go visit Sweden. I need to go to Europe. I need to go to Sweden in general. I need to go kick it with you guys. You guys clearly have it right over there. You guys have it right over there, and I need to go. Dude, I just want to lose my freaking mind. Hey, Sky Daddy, I'm letting you know, if I go to Sweden, would you show me around, homie? Would you show Mr. TGOT around? See what's up. I'm trying to go crazy. Well, not too crazy. I'm not taking drugs, but still, you know what I mean? Well, except for my ADHD medication. That's my ADHD medication. Probably Lamau. Dude, W. But yeah, no, so like the hantavirus though. Are you guys ready for that part 2? I'm not. Yeah, I win every type-ish, bro. Oh, hell no, bro. I don't want this. I don't want to do it no more. Dude, what does hantavirus even do? Oh, this is on Facebook. Yeah, and this looks like some AI images, bro. Oh wait, no, this is LinkedIn. Looks like Facebook. I don't like it still. Oh my god, bro. Oh, AP News. How a deadly hantavirus outbreak unfolded on a cruise ship for weeks before it was identified. Weeks before it was identified? Bro, oh hell nah, bro. Departs Argentina. Bro, we got some Argentinians up in there, bro. They're so cooked. April 6th, first passenger, a 70-year-old man falls ill. Oh, dude, that's horrific. Oh, no. Passenger dies aboard the ship. Oh. Body is removed from ship at St. Helena. Passenger 69-year-old wife leaves and flies to South Africa where she dies April 26th. Test results May 4th on her are positive for hantavirus. Oh. Second ill passenger is evacuated to South Africa. Test results May 2nd are positive for hantavirus. A German woman who showed symptoms on April 28th dies aboard the ship. Damn. The ship arrives at Cape Verde, who says it is reacting to a suspected hantavirus outbreak on the ship, which now has three other people who are ill. Bro, fuck. Oh, the U.S. is still stuck in the corona trenches, dude. Yeah, but it's because, dude, the only reason why we're stuck in that stupid freaking coronavirus trenches is because stupid fucking people just refuse to get fucking vaccinated. They just refuse. They are fucking stupid. Like, holy shit. Go get fucking vaccinated. Dude, I was talking to my goddamn coworkers about this, right? I'm like, hey, vaccinations, right? And they're like, dude, yeah, I've never gotten vaccinated. Nah, fuck that shit. Vaccines cause illnesses. And like one of the other women that I was talking to at my work was like, well, back then my dad only had to take 3 vaccines. Back then, your daddy had to fucking worry about dying from fucking polio. He had to worry about literally losing feeling in his losing the ability to be able to move his goddamn body over a period of time. But it was stopped because of a goddamn vaccine. Now we have thousands of other stuff that we get vaccinated for because vaccines were created to combat those things. Like, holy hell. I just hate people so much sometimes. Like, I love people, but like, Jesus Christ. Get vaccinated. The only reason we're all stuck in that COVID BS is because people just don't get freaking vaccinated. Low-key, at some point or another, right? I'm all for people having free will and stuff, but we got to make healthcare free, and everyone has to get fucking vaccinated. I'm sorry. That's like the one thing I feel like everyone has to. Unless it will literally F with your body. Just get freaking vaccinated. All right. I don't care at this point. Just go get vaccinated. It doesn't cause autism. You already apparently have it because you're so freaking not that autism causes stupidness. But based off their goddamn stereotypes, they already are. Like, my God, dude. I just hate people so freaking much. So freaking much sometimes. Unless they have an allergy, there's no reason to not to get vaccinated. Exactly. Because then now at least we keep everyone safe instead of just fighting it out on their own, praying to God that they freaking survive because their neighbor decided, you know what? I'm not going to get the corona vaccine. Then they get goddamn corona, you get corona, and now you're fucked. I'm sorry. Like, I'm very passionate about this conversation right now because it's like, dude, I am so freaking tired of this. I'm so tired by people's goddamn stupidity. It's insane. It's genuinely insane that we don't make it just like make it a requirement. You know what I mean? My God. You know what? This is why the education in America genuinely needs to be better, but it won't because the elites don't like their little piggies knowing what's going on. Hold on, I'm trying to like unscrew the camera from up here. Because I do not want this to be still up there. Hold on. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, I'll do it that later. They're always talking about back then when there were less vaccines, they didn't have polio parties back then. What's a polio party? I actually never heard of that. History of polio outbreaks and vaccines. Polio parties were often parent organized gathering held during the pre-vaccine era prior to 1955, designed to expose children to the virus in hopes they would contract it early, develop immunity, and avoid the severe paralysis caused often seen in teenagers and young adults. Dude, like that. I feel like that has to be a pretty bad time for most kids. I genuinely feel like that has to be a bad time for most kids. It is a requirement here for school. We literally have mandatory vaccinations in school for all the important vaccines needed to build immunities. Yeah, exactly. How effective was that? Hold on, sorry. How effective was that? Significantly less effective than vaccines. Yeah, I kind of freaking figured. Polio parties where children are intentionally exposed to gain natural immunity were dangerous, unpredictable, and significantly less effective than vaccines. Unlike vaccines, which provide controlled immunity without the disease, natural exposure cause paralysis or death. Oh my God. In some children and left others vulnerable to permanent disability. See, like, dude, and they still be doing shit like this, but with like the newer stuff now. It wasn't very effective, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't. It definitely freaking wasn't, dude. Oh my God. Dude, we just gotta just force vaccinations at this point. I'm sorry. Like, look, I'm all for people having their own individual freedom to choose what they want to do with their bodies and the parents to choose what's best for the kids. But when it comes down to like, if it's gonna freaking kill another kid, it's probably best that, you get that shit vaccinated. Get your little nasty baby vaccinated now. All right. My God. Like, this is why I'm just so tired of this. I'm so tired of having to argue with stupid people about stuff like this. It's like so over and done because of how much research has already been done. But they would rather believe a goddamn Facebook post being like, looky, I would rather have an autistic child than a child stricken with goddamn polio and them being paralyzed when they're goddamn older because they are literally dying from a goddamn disease. I would rather have an autistic kid. I would rather have an autistic kid. Now, the only reason why people think autism is a bad thing because there's still so much goddamn negative stigma around it. It's literally not that freaking bad. I'm all for choosing what goes in your body, but if it's gonna affect other people, then it should be mandatory. Yeah, I would agree with that. I agree with that stance. I agree with that stance. It feels like the only sane and right move to make to ensure everyone's freaking safety at this point. It's absurd to think that you are gonna be greedy and selfish and just be like, no. Fuck you. What do you mean no? Literally, if we just all could live somewhat good lives without having to worry about, like, at least here in America, if we could at least live good lives without worrying about, you know, dying or going like homeless or just straight up dying because we don't have the proper insurance or some BS, dude. Like, if only, bro. If only. If only we had that shit, bro. But we don't. Not here in the US, at least. If it only endangers yourself, that's your choice. But otherwise, you're just freaking someone else over because you're selfish. Exactly my goddamn point. That femboy over there, huh, dude? Absolutely. And this femboy over there is absolutely freaking right. Don't call me a femboy. All right, we're gonna end stream here, guys. I gotta get ready for bed, and I also gotta try to do some editing and try to get some clips ready for the next few days. And I also still got to do some more client work. Guys, your boy's a busy bee, but once I'm in school, I'm going to really try and kick it into full gear to try to make the YouTube pop off, and also to try to see where I could go with my clients and try to make money so that I could stay in school without any worries. You know what I mean? So I never understood how the anti-vax community formed. It should have never been allowed to happen. Exactly. It never should have, but fuck us, I guess. But again, though, guys, we're going to end stream here, guys. It was an absolute freaking pleasure to be here with y'all again. Hopefully next week we'll have a nice 2 days where we're just playing some games and just, you know, yapping about the game or just yapping about random stuff on the game. And not just do another kind of like react stream. Well, yapping react stream. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys. I think today's stream was actually a fucking W.
Beautiful humans, bye.
Oh, now that's wholesome. That's what we like to see.
705 played TTS.
That's what we like to goddamn see right there, boy. Right there, boy. Hold on. All right. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to do some editing before sleeping, because I do really want to try to get some clips out for the next few days, so then I can worry more about my meal prep and also other work that I have to do, because your boy, again, is a busy bee. Otherwise, guys, please, everyone, stay safe out there. Don't get bit by an anti-vax child. You will die. Take it easy, everyone. I love you all. Bye! How do I do this again? That was fucking awesome. Holy shit, man. That was a fucking another great stream. Shame it's over, but it's alright. There'll always be next time. There always will be a next time. I'm done. Otherwise, I'll see you all next time. I hope you all have a great day, or night, or morning, or wherever you find yourself. I'll see you all next time. Bye. Oh, I was about to do a little kissing goodbye. My bad. But bye, everyone. I hope you all have a great time.